Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Good to see you again. I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope y'all are feeling energized. Baby, that Potomac recap was a doozy, wasn't it? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We're here to talk about some traitors. Now, I see your comment right here, and let me just say, you read the title, right? The title says Traitors one episodes 1 through 5 recap slash overview. So you obviously know that we're going to be talking about what happened in each episode, which means spoilers, correct? Correct. So if you have not seen the show, then don't watch. But yes, y'all, we will be talking about a lot of spoilers, okay? Again, please read the title. Please read the title. This says Traitors 1 through 5. Okay. You said, "Oh Lord, what's going on?" Jameer, thank you for having my back. I saw your comment. I saw your reply back. I appreciate you, because sometimes I'm wondering, am I crazy? Have I lost it? We're only a minute in, and already. I'm just like, wait, what are we? The title clearly says Traitors episodes 1 through 5, which means that we will be talking about it, which means that there will be spoilers if you have not seen it. I just, folks are starting early, honey. Folks are starting early with the foolishness. Like, I don't get it. Listen, thank you. Traitors has been on now for what, 2 weeks? So if you haven't seen one episode now, that's on you. Do you say this to anybody else who's reviewing Traitors? My peers who are reviewing Traitors, are you telling them no spoilers? Don't talk about it? What are we talking about here? Y'all only pull this with me, I see. Y'all only pull this with me. Nobody else gets this foolishness. Because you know what? Folks want attention. Folks want attention. Just want to hear themselves talk, honey. But I'm telling you, all 2026, I'm not going back and forth with anybody. Okay? Yes. Uh-huh. They were early with the foolishness too. They were at the door at 4 o'clock when I was already talking about Potomac. Child, it's just such foolery. It's foolery in this dancery today. Goodness, I don't know, baby. When I tell you they want to hear themselves talk today, you know, there are people who complain about spoilers for years. Oh yes. It's Martin Luther King Day. Can we finally overcome, baby? The way everybody's acting, they said there will be no peace, there will be no rest, honey. They're just coming in with the foolery, okay? They so early with the honey. And listen. Oh my gosh. That's what it's giving. That's definitely what it's giving. It's definitely giving that. Baby, didn't even let the live marinate before the mess. They said that at 4 o'clock. When I was already doing the Potomac, I was at the beginning of, I was 45 minutes into the Potomac live, and they were on this live talking stupid. Okay. You said don't spoil Sixth Sense either. Y'all are so funny. They had their alarm set. Yes, honey, release it. Because I think that some folks might be backed up, and that's why we're getting so much foolishness. They don't know what, the stomach's all messed up. I need everybody to stop it. Yes, I know. Listen, I don't know what's happening. Don't try it now. I'm not still here. We took a 2-hour break. We took a 2-hour intermission. We ended Potomac at 5:25. We are here now. So don't even pull it, honey. This is a brand new live. We are 4 minutes into this. Don't do it. Okay, y'all. Baby, listen. They already trying me. They are. You said not me. Why? I love it. Eating dinner. Oh, I know. Enjoy your dinner. I'm happy you're here. Okay. You see how they try me? Do you see how they try me? Y'all almost didn't get this line. Quiet as it's kept. Okay. Yes, honey. New live, new vibe, new whackings. Exactly. Yes, honey. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm back from the Wizards game. Oh, I know that's right. Okay. No, it's love. It is all love over here. And I'm still waiting on the rest of the story that you told about your grandmother, because you dropped that tea a few lives ago. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we remember. We remember that story that you told. Okay, y'all. Not you saying you lucky I'm here, honey. If you were in the Potomac Live 2 hours ago, then you know why I'm saying that. Because when I tell you the good folks played on my top earlier, the foolishness came out. YouTube was being an op. They changed it to my subscribers only if you've been subscribed for an hour. So the trolls came in, honey. I don't know what happened. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Baby, they were cutting up. They were cutting up. All right. So, all right, listen, you and Jameer were holding down the fort because baby, y'all almost ran me off till next week. I said, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back on here till next Monday. Because the way y'all played, YouTube tried it, baby, but we're back. I missed the live. What happened? You'll have to go catch the replay because it was too much foolishness, honey. We had 1,300 people in there and it was foolishness. Foolishness, baby. Gizelle's people came on the live. Pam's people came on the live. We had trolls galore. Jameer was working to the bone, honey. Then Ayana came on to help out. It was a mess. You got loyal defenders, though. I know, honey, I have some shooters, honey. I got shooters. Oh, my gosh. Acting a damn fool on Beyonce's internet. Your live is always crazy, hard to keep up. I know. I just wanted to be calm and peaceful, okay? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord, y'all. So anyhow, we are back. We are back. God is good. You said, Brooke, I'm glad you came back. I was on my best behavior in the last live. I was scared to comment. Oh, gosh. When somebody asked, oh, you stopped watching Potomac. I would say this season is a lot better than season 8. Season 9 last season was good. It was peaceful because Gizelle and Wendy made up. This season might get on your nerves, though. How they're treating Angel, Wendy being a mean girl now. So the irony of that, right? I missed the Potomac Live. Glad I caught this one. Oh, I'm glad you're here too. But if you watch the replay of the Potomac Live, you are going to need a bucket of popcorn because the way folks tried it. When you put up the live chat replay and see how folks played in that live chat, you are going to scream to the high heavens. I had to check so many people. You have folks talking crazy to me, talking in all caps. I said, let's take it down a notch, okay? So we're back. Hey, Devonta Franklin, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, who we need to jump for messing with you? Beverly Hills needs a revamp. I can't stand Michael, but I don't think he was attacking Colton's sexuality. Okay, Devonta, thank you for the super chat. Let's talk. Let's talk. Y'all, people have let Twitter brainwash them into thinking they could say anything. Return to your mother's dirty basement, child. Oh, gosh. Yes, honey, they were talking to me in all caps. Listen, honey, all caps talking to me crazy. So, okay. So, y'all, let's start off with Traitors. I'm going to say this. I loved season 2 with Phaedra. But this season right here, Peacock, y'all did your biggest one with casting. This cast is it. Candace as a traitor, I am living. I had no idea that she'd be picked to be a traitor. Lisa Rinna as a traitor, chef's kiss. Rob from Love Island, he's so cute, by the way. Rob got on my nerves. Season 6 of Love Island, how he did Leah, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the 3 of them as traitors, I'm loving. Now we know that Miss Kelsey, Mama Kelsey, Travis Kelsey's mother was on. She got eliminated in episode 2. She was the secret traitor. Let me tell you something. Did anybody else look in confusion when they were like, yeah, because we know that Mama Kelsey is America's mom. And I said, America's who? I said, whose mother? Because, baby, I just found out about Mama Kelsey once Taylor Swift started dating her son. Like, girl, she has never been, I said, girl, like, what? You said flop secret traitor. I said, who's mama? But yeah, she's gone now. Portia being eliminated in episode 2, I was surprised by that. I was very surprised by that. I could tell that Portia's salty about it because she's doing her press run now. She's talking about she clocked that Candace was a traitor, but didn't say anything. I said, Portia, girl, you can't be mad at Candace. Candace did have your back. She was the only one who did not vote for you. Lisa Rinna voted for you, girl. You should be mad at Lisa Rinna, not Candace. Candace had your back, girl. So, yeah, I mean, Portia, I feel I did want to see her later on in the season. Maybe they might bring her back. They do that sometimes on Traitors, but we have Portia gone. May I say Monet Exchange being eliminated when they eliminated Monet in they murdered Monet. I was upset. I liked Monet a lot, so I was really upset that they eliminated Monet. Now we got to talk about this for a minute. Portia, I have to circle back to this. Portia, you can't be mad at anybody because the way you set yourself up, you kept making mistakes. When you said, oh yeah, we murdered him last night, of course they're going to think that you are telling on yourself. Like, of course, I'm going to think that you're the traitor. Like, I feel like Portia can't be mad because she had several slip-ups. Now, I will say, Candace, the way Candace played it off when she went back and told what Portia said in the van, and then when Portia confronted her about, wait, didn't you say that Michael Rappaport said that? And she was like, no, I never said that. You must have misheard me. I think that Candace is playing a flawless game, and y'all, for some reason, I have this funny feeling that Candace is going to be a winner. Something tells me that Candace is going to go all the way because she's playing a good game. When she did that conga line, I said, oh, girl, you got that. I said, oh, you ate that. You ate that. 8 down. Yes, I was so proud of my girl right there. Monet's a messy, but was good for the show. Yeah, she was real smooth. Let me tell you something. Candace gaslit that lady to hell. She did. She was so calm with it, too. She was just like, no, you must have misheard. I never said that. She was like, are you sure? I never said that. I just said, I never said that. And Portia was like, well, maybe I misheard, child. I don't know. But Candace played that off well. I said Candace is in her element. And I told y'all, when I saw her at the Traitors premiere party, what was that, 2 weeks ago? She looked so at peace. She looks so happy. She just looks like she's flourishing. And I'm happy for her. And she even said that it's completely different from Potomac because you don't have to deal with nonsense. It's just you're playing a game. You're competitive. It's good fun. It might get heated at times. But like other than that, you don't have to worry about people digging up dirt on you or trying to, shade you. It's just good fun. And I'm happy for her. She is in her element. And I love the fact that the Candace haters are now starting to finally see that, she actually is cool. But never mind that, though. But, I'm happy that folks are finally coming around and seeing that she wasn't the problem when she was on the show. But I digress, okay? Yes, she's having a good time. Now, I will say, that conga line, she was smooth with that. But I was a bit nervous because I just knew that they were going to pick up what she was putting down. But nobody was any the wiser. That went off without a hitch. I was like, thank you, Jesus, because the way she did it was so smooth. I said, girl, oh my gosh, my heart was pumping. Okay. Yes, I agree. People just want to complain about her anyway. Exactly. Ashley and Gizelle are the problem. I love seeing Candace's fun, shade, and personality in a positive environment. Yes. You said, yes, Ron. Yeah, you're right. Ron C did pick it up. He did pick it up. He was just like, it's giving murder in plain sight because who just does a conga line in the middle of, us just having a drink. So yeah, he picked it up, but that's why he's gone. Baby, let me tell you something. It was everything. Now, hold on. I will say, when they had to tie them up, the faithfuls up to the tree to the tree, Caroline Stanbury, Ron, the top chef, what's her name, Kristen, and I forgot the other person. When we found out that they picked Caroline Stanbury to go home, I'm not going to hold y'all. I was surprised. I liked Caroline Stanbury on the show. I was excited to see how far she would go. And I was like, damn, Rinna was so cold-blooded when she was just like, okay, Stanbury, back to Dubai you go. And when Stanbury said, well, I'll see you at BravoCon, and Rinna was like, no, bitch, you won't. I was like, damn, Rinna, like Rinna really is, she loves being a villain. I said, my God. Yes, she was so gagged. I felt so bad for Caroline. I felt so bad for her. Lisa had me cackling when they sent her home. Lisa telling her to go back to Dubai cracked me up. Eric and his bad hearing. Okay, wait, we gonna get to Eric and Colton because they both pissed me off, honey. Housewife turns on Housewife with excellent gameplay, though nobody would expect that. That's very true. Yes, the Housewives are very cutthroat. Baby, the way Lisa is getting the folks out of here, Rinna is in her element, and this was always a show for her. Yes, I agree. Now, hold on. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, y'all. Let me know. Feel free to jump in, disagree, or agree. Am I crazy for enjoying Rinna? Am I crazy? Like, why is Rinna on Traitors actually? Why is it giving me amnesia to how she was on Beverly Hills? Like, why am I sitting here enjoying Lisa Rinna again? I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like a traitor myself. Like, how? Yes, okay, you said I don't like Rinna, but she's a good traitor. Yes, she's very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. No, Rinna's a perfect traitor. She was made for this. Yes. Yes. Okay, you're enjoying her too? Okay, we see each other. Yes. No, girl, I still got my good eye on her. Lisa's fun here. Sorry, I like her in this. Same here. Lisa's good at this in its light shade. Exactly. She is very enjoyable to watch. Same as Phaedra when she was on Traitors. Because you know how I feel about Phaedra. But I enjoyed Phaedra on Traitors, and I'm really enjoying Rinna on Traitors. I'm like, Rinna, girl, you are slowly winning me over, honey. You said she's all right for now. You're not crazy. She's good in this show. But when she kept mentioning her husband, I was like, he's with his child. Oh, no. You said she thrives with the audience and this environment because at the end of the day, it's a game and the stakes are much lower. That's very true. She's good at it. Can't stand her, but she's enjoyable here. Just keep her off of Beverly Hills. Yes, I love Phaedra on Traitors. That season was everything. Yes, it's giving them a redemption. Very much so. Very much so. Honey, wait. When it was time, when they came back, when they went to breakfast, right? The day after they sent Caroline Stanbury home, and they were like, let's find out who the traitor is by asking who, what did they see? Because they assumed that Rinna, obviously saw who the traitor was, right? So then when she was like, oh yeah, I was tied up. It was so scary. They had like a gold or a black mask on, and I was tied to a big maple tree. I was so nervous, like, oh my gosh, Rinna, you're doing too much, too many details. Like you're gonna trip yourself up. But then but she caught herself though, because they were like, oh, okay, like it wasn't her then. But baby, let me tell you, Rinna had me so nervous that day at breakfast when they asked her, okay, Rinna, what did you see the night of the Traitors? Like, what did you see when they had to come into the woods and they tied you up to that tree? Honey, she was sweating. She was sweating. But yes, they are starting to clock Lisa though. I think her villainous ways might backfire on her. I agree. That smoked salmon at the council must be amazing because everybody's loving it. Yes, Rinna was doing too much. Yes, she was adding too many details. Yes, giving us soap opera realness, very much so. I was just like, girl, like not too much. Just keep it simple. Just say they had black masks on. I was scared, and they had black capes on. Just keep it short and simple and cute. Enough with all these extra details. You said, I think they are on her, so she may have to go on as next as tribute. Monet ate the girls up when he said it was a gold mask. And she said, no, it was black. Yes, because no, Monet tried to trip her up. but she caught it quickly. Hey, Gemini 617, thank you for the super chat. I don't watch Traitors, but I love Candace, so I hope she wins. I hope she wins too. Like, girl, turn off the one life to live. Exactly. Yes, Lisa needs to play it down a little. But then Lisa's very descriptive, and she's so lucky no one caught onto her motives. But remember how they clocked how dramatic she was at that morning's breakfast? Because was it Colton who said in episode 5, when Colton goes to Dorinda and says, I think it might be Rinna, because why is she so quiet in her theatrics at that breakfast? So I'm thinking, like y'all said, they are going to catch on to it being Rinna in the next episode, because the cracks are starting to show, and Rinna being so dramatic and then being so quiet at the round table, that's a no-no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It was Colton. Yes. She was too quiet at the round table. Yes. She needs to balance. Yes. I feel like Candace balances it perfectly. Her and Rob balance it perfectly, because Candace, she still says, no, I think it's Ron, the comedian. She keeps writing his name down. I think that she's doing a great job voicing who she thinks. Rinna's being way too under the radar about that, but then too dramatic at breakfast. So, baby, Rob is going to turn on Candace and Lisa. I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. So hold on. Y'all, can we talk about Colton? Can we talk about Colton, please? Please. I don't like Colton. I don't like him. His attitude is nasty. The way he did Tiffany, the fact that he didn't even show that much remorse when he found out that he was wrong. Tiffany, when she got eliminated, that was devastating to watch. She was sobbing. She's like, it's not me. Eric, I need to whack you, because you're talking about, I have excellent ears, being in the music business, being a producer, and I heard a laugh, and I know it's you. The fact that you couldn't just say, wow, we effed up. Colton was like, I'll eat humble pie if I'm wrong. And then he found out that he was wrong. And it was like, oh, well, we'll get him next time. No, sir. It needs to be, I effed up, y'all. I am so sorry. But the way you accused her and then you were wrong, I don't like his attitude. He's too smug for me. I don't like his attitude. I will say this. I can't stand Michael Rappaport, but personally, when Michael made that comment about, yes, you're obviously good at holding secrets. When Michael said that originally, it went over my head. I didn't catch anything. Usually I'm really good about that. Again, y'all. Yes, he sure is. Yep, he stalked the ex-girlfriend. Yes, yeah, it's a whole thing about Colton. And then he's put it in and when he does press, he makes sure that nobody can ask him about that. Yeah. Yes. Preston from Summer House gave an accurate assessment of Colton online. He sure did. And then Colton got in his feelings and then reposted Preston's post saying, calm down, dude. It's just a show. I don't like Colton at all. I feel like Michael Rappaport, when you're already an unlikable person in real life, you have to watch what you say. Because I feel like had Michael just kept his mouth shut, he wouldn't have gotten eliminated. But because they just don't like him, they didn't care if he was a faithful or a traitor, and that works against him. But personally, y'all, I didn't catch what Michael said when he first said it. And so when they were all getting on him around the table saying, oh, that's not right, you don't do that, I was like, wait, what did he say? Then when I went, I rewound it, and I was like, wait, what? And I said, oh, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Michael was being disrespectful or homophobic? Please let me know. Because again, I don't want to speak out of turn. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, y'all. Michael wasn't wrong. Colton pretended to be straight and went on 3 different shows playing with these women's feelings. So it was very accurate. His reps on Entertainment Tonight interview that Cassie couldn't be mentioned at all so he could do his interview. Yup. He chased fame and knew he was, but wanted the fame from Bachelor. He wanted that infamy. Oh my gosh. Michael needs to go to finishing school. The way he eats is unacceptable. Now, can we talk about that? When they show Michael eating, I think, the soup or whatever that was. Michael put the whole plate in his mouth. He was like this. He was eating the plate. I said, Michael, you don't know how to eat? I was like, I have secondhand embarrassment. The way he eats is like he's a slob. He has no etiquette, no table manners whatsoever. I was like, oh my gosh, are you 2 years old? He's a pig. He really is. Yes, if he was a black man, he could never be on Traitors stalking his ex. Child. You say he probably tried to convince himself he was straight, but that really has nothing to do with the way Michael talked to him, in my opinion. Colton is dangerous, and the way they coddled him but are quick to make Ron a traitor is crazy to me. Yes, he's very dangerous. He's very dangerous. Colton is the epitome of white privilege, in my opinion. He's weaponizing a lot. I don't like his attitude. I don't like how smug he is. The way he spoke to Tiffany at that round table before she got eliminated, I didn't like how he spoke to her. His tone is nasty. His tone is very nasty. I don't like him. I can't stand him. And I'm praying to God that he's eliminated next. I really hope that he's the next person to be eliminated. Now, I want to ask y'all about Ron the comedian. I had no idea who Ron was. I didn't know he was famous, right? Is Ron rude or is he socially awkward? Because I feel like it's a mix between both. When he got snippy with Dorinda and she was like, we try to get to know you. I ask you about your family. And he was like, I don't want you to ask me about my effing family. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to play a game. I was like, who are you talking to, Ron? And somebody said, y'all are lucky that Dorinda can't drink on this show because she would have cursed Ron out. You even had super chat trolls. I sure did. Hey, Devonta Franklin, thank you for the super chat. Colton's not comfortable with his sexuality. That's why he used that tactic against Michael. Colton is going to weaponize his sexuality for anything. Child. Hey, Dogchild99, thank you for the super chat. Notice the way Rob is treated opposed to Colton while both making a voting mistake. Very true. Because they're still harping on Ron sending Portia home. And they're still harping on that versus Colton making a mistake week after, day after day. And they're still listening to him. Ron is showcasing misogyny. Ron was wrong for that. Yeah, it's probably the stress. Ron was so rude and it was uncalled for. Dorinda had a lot of patience. Yeah, that was very rude. Ron said he was going through a hard time. He recently went through a divorce. It's no excuse, but I think he feels isolated. Oh, okay. But listen, I'm sorry to hear that, but he needs to watch how he speaks to women, period. I didn't like the way he spoke to Dorinda, the way he snapped at her. It's clear that he's going through a hard time because his energy is really off. It's weird. You said Ron is being cornered. Kristen is on to Colton. Yes, she is. Portia sent herself home. Ron is funny, but terrible at the social game. Yes, I could not tell Ron is a comedian by the way he acts. Yes, same here. Same here. And I'm shocked that Ron is famous. Ron looks like Ron doesn't look like a famous person. I'll just leave it there. And I'll let you pick up what I'm trying to say. Effie, we all got pain. Ron probably at his breaking point. I was shocked when he came for Dorinda. I said, what is this, honey? Yeah, same here. Ron gives me incel. I'm so sorry. I could be wrong. No, he gives me that too. I got that vibe too. I get Ron because if we get too personal, the judgment is cloudy, but he's rude. Yeah, he's very rude. He needs to let that hair go. Who are you telling? And if he's famous, he should have the money to get that, get a hair transplant or something. Hey, Gemini617, thank you for the super chat. Kyle truly hates women because in the next week's preview, how did I know she was going to immediately run her big mouth to Sutton about what Jennifer told her? We're not talking about that right now, Gemini. Hold on. We're talking about Traitors right now. Hold on. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's giving very much Uncle Ben's younger brother, child. Yes. He may need to sit this out and do it when he's in a better headspace. Exactly. You said Ron has a wig on and his headshot on the wall in the breakfast nook. Ron is on the show Loot with Maya Rudolph. What? Wait a second. Is that on Apple TV? It's the show where she is married to a tech billionaire and then he cheats on her. She divorces him, gets half of the money. Is that the show you're talking about? Hey, Dogchild99, thank you for the super chat. Ron said it to Ron said that to Dorinda out of stress and anger because of the way they iced him out due to Portia. Also, maybe insecurity, understandably, due to how they socially treat the other men, desirability. Listen, I think that does play a part in it. He feels awkward because he doesn't feel like he measures up to how the other men look. But, my thing is this, though. If you know that you're going on a show, you should get yourself show ready. Respectfully. I don't see comedian at all. I just looked up Ron's ex-wife. It explains everything. He's not funny at all. Being socially awkward is his style of comedy. Okay. I don't know. Comedians can be kind of off sometimes. So I wouldn't be surprised at Ron being a comedian if I didn't know it already. They excluded him but accepted Colton making mistakes. Child, you said inferiority complex down. Yep, absolutely agree, Brooke. He could have cleaned up much better. But speaking of Dorinda, I'm liking her too. Yes, I like Dorinda when she's nice and sober and pleasant. But that Dorinda, when she gets to slurring after 2 martinis, that is not the Dorinda I like. But this Dorinda is pleasant and lovely, and I'm enjoying her. She's really a pleasure. And you could tell she's so happy to still be on the show, honey, because the way she was belly aching for over a year about being eliminated the first night last year, I was like, girl, I'm glad that you're back on. I'm glad that you're back on. Dorinda was a desperado for that show. Yes, she was. Dorinda's killing it with her social game. This time really balanced. I agree. The standing ovation for Dorinda at breakfast was crazy. Yes, she was so happy too. Took a bow and everything. Did a curtsy, honey. She was thrilled. But that is Ron's fault. Nobody's going to go to bar for you at the round table if you aren't pleasant with them around the castle being social. Colton is being social. No, that's very, listen, that's very true. Listen, everybody's an adult, okay? Everybody is an adult in this castle. So you know how to play the game. And that's in real life, though. You have to be able to schmooze and be social and cordial and pleasant and friendly. People don't want to do business with people who aren't friendly. It's a true microcosm of the world. If you have poor social skills, you will suffer in this life. It affects everything. Despite no matter what you look like, if you can master having great social skills, you can go very far. Yes, they said that Dorinda's acting nice because they have an alcohol limit. Yeah, you can only have 2 drinks, and they space it out, one at the round table and then one after you come back from the challenge. And I think that's how it should be. And also, though, it's too strenuous and too emotionally and physically taxing of a game to be getting drunk anyway. Nobody has time to nurse a hangover when you have to pick up some big stone or row somebody, or you're in a rowboat. You got to paddle your way to shore. You have to swim 20 miles and then run up that big hill. So you don't really have time to get drunk and be hungover. It's not that kind of game. Yes, he should try to make a friend. I agree. Being a yapper and social has got me far in life. It's very true. People with poor social communication skills are generally off-putting because the way they engage with the world is clearly not aligned with social norms. It's very true. Yes, right. This ain't no party. Yeah, so there's no time to be drunk. And Dorinda would be out immediately if they did have an unlimited supply of liquor. Dorinda does not need to be drinking during a time like this. You said, I don't know, I think Dorinda's trying to get too many people to like her kissing up to Lisa. Lisa ain't the one you want to buddy too much. She's not loyal. Listen, in this game, you don't know what to do. You don't know whether to be pleasant to everybody. You have to feel everybody out. I think that Dorinda is playing the game right, in my opinion. And remember, in this case, you need everybody to like you, because all it takes is one popular person to say, you know what, I think it's her, I think it's him, and now they get everybody to agree, and now you're out. So I think that Dorinda's playing it safe, because when folks start to like you, they'll turn a blind eye and say, no, it can't be her, it can't be him. She's playing it smart, in my opinion. No, they sleep at a hotel. They sleep at a hotel nearby, and then they take cars to the castle early in the morning. So I think that Dorinda's playing it well. With this game constantly, yes, having you on the run, throwing things and rolling in the mud. Exactly. Introverts are shook right now. Phaedra, yes, Phaedra went very hard because they liked her. Phaedra almost made it to the final round because they liked her so much. So, yes, people need to stop watching Traitors through the Housewives fandom eyes. Exactly. This is not Housewives. This ain't Housewives. This isn't Love and Hip Hop. This isn't, this is a popularity contest. The more folks who like you, the better. Because you have one person to not like you, they'll create doubt and say, no, it's them. And then you're out. So you need everybody to like you. There has to be a level of kissing up so that way you can stay on the show. So, yes, Siri on the first season too. Exactly. Yep. Wow, Ron filed for divorce after 2 years of marriage, then filed a restraining order against his ex-wife for verbal abuse. Oh, damn. Phaedra would have made it if it weren't for that trifling Dan. Oh, I agree. Well, look at how they seen Tiffany as a traitor for doing the same thing Colton was doing. Yeah, Colton got everybody riled up and they all went around that table. I mean, it was a unanimous vote. She had about 18, like she had damn near everybody. The only person who didn't vote for her was Candace. She had 18 or 19 votes. I was like, damn. I felt so bad for Tiffany too. Wasn't it in Phaedra's season that the Traitors outed themselves? No, that was last season with Bob the drag queen, and I forgot who else was it. It was Bob the drag queen. I'm trying to think who else. Who was it? Who were the Traitors last season? Bob the drag queen. I'm going blank. I will say last season, season 3, it was okay to me. It wasn't the best. But this season and season 2 and season 1 were awesome. Yes, you got to play the game. Colton is dangerous. It was Rob. Oh, Boston Rob. Yes, Bob versus Rob. Thank you. It was Boston Rob and Bob the drag queen, and they both outed each other at that table. Yes, he's very smug. Yes, and Carolyn. Yes. Thank you. Colton is very smug. Oh, okay. And Danielle, you said Danielle with her 1920s hats. Yes, this season is better because the Traitors are actually working together instead of against each other. I agree. They just gel. The chemistry is a lot better too. Danielle from Big Brother too, I think. Yes. Yes, you said Black Dolores. Very true. Yeah, last season for whatever reason, and then Tom Sandoval was last season too, I believe, right? Oh, let me read some super chats, y'all. Hey, Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. Rob said that to Dorinda. Oh, wait, I read yours, Darkchild. Hey, Sid S8752, thank you for the super chat. I didn't get a single notification. I hope you're feeling better, Brooke, and I'm glad to see you hop back on. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I said, you know what? Let me hop back on. Hey, Princessa, thank you for the super chat. One thing every boss tells me is I'm very personable. Social skills get you far. Trust. Being likable helps you go far. Definitely helps you get in rooms. It's true. It's very true. You said, I don't know. I don't like this season. All my faves are getting murked and banished. Really? I hope you get some new faves. I think that this season is really top tier, in my opinion. It's top 2. Yes, the faithfuls were dull and unintelligent a lot of times. I agree. Lisa Rinna is off the chain. She's in her element. I agree. Yeah, you get promotions on being likable alone. It's very true. That's why you see people complaining about, well, how come so-and-so got that? Why did they get that promotion? And when I'm the one with all this experience and I have the qualifications and I went to this school and I have all these degrees and I went to, whatever. And the person who might not be as qualified or might not have the degrees, they get it because they're personable and they know how to schmooze. They know how to, flatter people. They know how they're charismatic. They're magnetic. If you have that, you can bypass people who have Ivy League degrees and all sorts of things. Never underestimate the power of good social skills. Never. I think that is, if you have good social skills, you'll go very far. It's the reason why some people they get more opportunities than somebody who might have, they might have more influence than somebody who has double, the qualifications. So you think they're trying to get all the Black people out though? Oh, I hope that's not the case. I really hope that that's not the case. I don't think that producers or Alan would allow that. I think they would say, no, we can't do that now. We have to have some diversity on this show now. I think they wouldn't do that because they know how bad it would look. Yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. Yes, social skills are very, very needed. I hope they allow Tiffany to come back next season. I hope so too. I'm nervous for Candace. All her allies are gone. I think she should be fine. I think that if she keeps playing it the way she's playing it, I think that she'll go far. I don't think so. Candace has been voting for Ron since the beginning. Oh, well, look, just fingers crossed for Candace. Now, let me say this, though. We end episode 5 on a cliffhanger. We don't know if they took a shield. Remember, the challenge was all or nothing. If one person took a shield, that affects everybody. Everybody agreed not to take a shield. We are aware that Colton's onto Rinna. Candace tells Rinna that Colton is onto her, and she's like, oh no, he's got to go. Do we think that Colton took a shield? Something is telling me that he took a shield and it's going to F everything up and they're all going to be screwed. Like, something tells me that man took a shield and I'm so nervous. We thank him for his blunder. I think Colton took one. Monet made the mistake of telling Candace that he suspected Lisa. I think Colton took a shield. Yes, Candace voting for Ron over and over is a good thing. Makes it look like a faithful. Yes, I agree. I think she's playing it well. She's playing it really well. Okay, so we're all in agreement that Colton did take a shield. Okay, so we see each other. Okay, yep. Okay, we see each other. We see each other. Colton has to go. I do think he took a shield. If Colton took everyone on the team did too. Yes, because there were 4 of them. When they took the statue, there were 4 of them. So that would mean that it's Colton, was it Natalie, and the 2 other people on the team. Oh, wait, was Dorinda on Colton's team? Because that means that she would have a shield too. I think everybody on Colton's team took one. Damn. Yes, 8 people were tempted to take one. Yep, someone took it. You're right. Oh, I don't think he did. He was on Candace and Rinna's team. They would have seen. But you don't think that he went back while they weren't looking and just took one? I don't know. What do you think, y'all? I'm so nervous. Okay. Wait, though. Colton was in the team with Traitors, though, I think. Yes, they just said, yes. Y'all just said that he was on the team with Rinna and Candace. He gives conniving vibes. I saw a small clip of Robin and Gizelle trying their hardest to shade Candace when speaking on Traitors. Yes! Listen, they are so immature. They need to grow up. They were also trying to avoid talking about her, too. It's very embarrassing. Like, what? Like, don't even review the show then. It's they can't help themselves. If he doubled back, I'd be pissed. Colton's not a team player. He's not a team player. You said Colton leaves them astray and immediately starts plotting on the next person. They still believe him. The white privilege of it all. I agree. They ain't mad nobody called them to be on. Well, Robin's probably pissed that she got voted off so early. You said, chat, would y'all take that shield? I would, not gonna lie. Oh, so you would F it up for everybody then. You would F it up for all of us then. Oh, that's not right. Robin flopped her. Yeah, she did flop on her season. She was not memorable at all. She was just there, wasted space. I forgot that she was even on the show. Dorinda got a second chance, but not her. I saw that clip of Robin and Neck too. I was like, wow, such haters. Robin flopped as much as Sheree. At least Sheree made it far though. Robin was out by like the 4th episode. If I need that money, I would take the shield. I didn't know Robin got off her couch to get on Traitors. Robin barely spoke. Robin was on last season, season 3, but season 3 wasn't that good though. So she picked a dud of a season. You Would Take It Too. It was giving, and Cynthia, she was just there. That shit was mine from the jump. Candace already at Robin, rate Robin up by being sucked as a traitor. Traitors are the stars. Very true. Regular Robin was last season. I never watched till this season. Oh, okay. Go back and watch seasons 1 and 2. Really, really good. Who from the Housewives would you like to see next season? I think Kenya would be interesting at this game because she is another one who loves being the villain. I think it would be fun to see a Salt Lake City girl. I don't know. Lisa and Meredith, they're not cut out for this at all, in my opinion. Because Lisa, there's no, Lisa needing her glam, and then had to roll in the mud and do all these challenges and swim and run and go up hills and pick up statues. I don't know if she'd be cut out for it, but one can dream, right? It would be good TV. Okay, you said Monica, you said can't stand Heather, but she would do good. You think Heather would do well? You said Lisa would have to do her own glam. Yes, she would. Whitney. What about Whitney or Monica from SOC? I guess Monica over Whitney. Kenya, LVP, Adriana. Now, LVP is not doing it. Adriana would be fun to watch on Traitors, but I feel like Adriana talks so much, though, that she would slip up. Heather has nothing else to do. Robin was often on the Traitors. She was always lost. Kenya would be too obvious as a traitor. I agree. Watching Sheree on here, I think she's doing a good job. Yeah, Sheree did make it far. Sheree made it far. Heather would be good. Now, Mary's not doing that. Can you imagine Mary picking up one of those big statues or having to go in one of those fountains and dig up coins in the dirty water like they had to do in this last episode? I could not imagine Mary doing that. If you were on Traitors, would you want to be a faithful or a traitor? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I would slip up if I were a traitor. I don't know. Maybe I'd be a good traitor. I have a good poker face sometimes. Maybe I'd be good as a traitor. And I'm likable. I could schmooze with everybody and you would never suspect that it's me. I want Nene, Monica, and Wendy. You want also, okay. Wendy on the show. You know what? Actually, Wendy might be great at this because we never thought in a million years that Wendy would be caught up in the mess that she's caught up in now. So you know what? If she fooled us into thinking that she's an upstanding citizen, then maybe she should go on Traitors because she might fool everybody too. Yeah, she should. We never thought that she would ever be caught up in some mess like this. Mary would be sitting on the side. Nene would have been so iconic. I hope she comes back next season. Well, I think she might. They were saying that she was supposed to be on this season, but she couldn't because of Brent's health issues. Dang, Brooke, I'm serious. Mary is too awkward. Pam and Karen for sure. Not Charles Oakley. Lord knows when he needs the check. Is Wendy allowed to leave? Child. Nene would make good TV. Kyle Cook, but he needs to be drinking until 6 a.m. Kyle was on season 1 of Traitors. Nene as a faithful. Wendy needs a coin low key. Brooke, they're casting civilians instead of celebs for NBC Traitors next season. You should apply. No, thank you. No, I don't. No, I don't want to do those challenges. No. I will pass on that. But if any of y'all are interested, feel free to apply. I hope it works out, but oh no. Absolutely not. So, yeah, Kyle was on Traitors. Wait, hold on. Wait, am I going crazy? Hold on, y'all. I could have sworn that Kyle Cook was on Traitors. Yes, Kyle Cook was a faithful on Traitors season 1. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. He was on Traitors. Kyle was on, y'all. Google it. I watched he was on the season with Siri, who won season 1. Thank you, Jameer. He was on season 1. They're trying to tell me that like I'm crazy. Yes, Kyle Cook. Kyle Cook on Summer House was on Traitors, not Kyle Richards. Kyle Cook. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, so some of y'all are talking about Kyle Cook. The other ones are saying um, Kyle Richards. You said we don't know him. I thought you meant Kyle Richards. No, not Richards. Now that you mention it, that would be fun to see Kyle Richards on. I think Kyle, I could see them making her a traitor too. They trying to trip me up, child. I don't know Kyle Cook. She's talking about Richards. Okay, no, she hasn't been on, but Kyle Cook from Summer House has. Quad would be fun to watch. I don't know if they cast Ashley or Whitney on it. I don't think I would watch. Yeah, I don't. Those would irk my soul so damn much. I cannot stand them. Same here. They're both Ashley and Whitney. They're the black and white version of each other. They are the same person. Oh, you know Sutton. Do you see Sutton running up any hill? Do you see Sutton Strack / Sutton Brown running up any hill and pushing a statue and swimming 10 miles and having to row a boat? Do you see Sutton? Now let's be so for real. You know good and well Sutton's not running anywhere. She can't even stop. You now why? No, why are y'all saying what I'm thinking up here? Okay, what? Listen, okay. You said my apologies. The visual has me cackling. Listen, honey, child, please. Would you watch if Teresa from Jersey was on there? Yeah, I'd watch if Teresa were on there. Quad talk too much. You're gonna put on a scene at every round table. Yes, give us a monologue, honey, a Tyler Perry monologue. Drew Sidor. They should cast Simon Guobadia. I done woke my baby up from laughing. Oh gosh. Kyle does not have a good poker face. I feel like if she was a traitor, they would clock her immediately. You said Toya Bush Harris, Drew Sidora. Drew. I think Drew could be fun on the show. Okay, I'm not mad at Drew. Who else could we do from Atlanta? I wonder how Cynthia would do on the show. I wonder how Cynthia would do. Wait, one of y'all keeps bringing up something. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, a quick thing. One of y'all keeps you've been asking me, I see in the chat several times now, to talk about Amanda Batula and Kyle Cook. They're done after 4 years of marriage. I'm not surprised whatsoever. That was a recipe for disaster when they got together. Okay? Cynthia would just be there. Cynthia would be like, no, I'm not trying to start nothing, but I'm a faithful child. Yes, exactly what she was saying. What about Marlo? No, I don't know about Marlo. Kim Z could be good. And I don't want to see Kim. And no, she wouldn't. Kim wouldn't want to do all those activities and challenges. You said who? Exactly, child. Listen, the way they got together was crazy. A situationship. She's acting like a stage 5 clinger. That man was cheating on her, told her every which way he didn't want her. She's holding on for dear life. And you know what the funniest part about this is? You know, she's my when I used to work, she was my old coworker. She trained me at Rent the Runway. What a small world. And it's so funny that it's so funny to see her on TV acting and crying over Kyle, because when we worked together, she was so aloof and so dry. So I'm like, oh wow, who knew that you were so emotional? But I guess that's how some women are. They're aloof with other women, but so super emotional with men. But I had if you would have told me that she was like a pick me for men, I would have never believed you. I would have never believed you, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes. You can't make it up. Yes, we all knew that was coming. Yes, she dragged him down the aisle. She got what she wanted. A mess. A mess. I'm glad they're done. He was a terrible husband. Yeah, and they were all saying that. They were all talent. She didn't want to listen, but you have some women who, when they want a man, they can't take rejection. That's what happens when women want to force a man to marry them or be with them. This is what happens. This is why I will always say, don't let a man tell you more than once that he does not want you. If you see that a man's interest in you is waning, let him go. Walk out the door. Save your pride. These women are out here so desperate. They feel like they're going to fall apart if a man does not want them. It's ridiculous. I mean, the writings were on the wall. She had to drag him into being her boyfriend. She had to drag him to proposing to her. You don't drag a man. He either wants to be with you or he doesn't want to be with you. If he doesn't want to be with you, that's okay. The world is still going to spin. You're going to be okay. Stop trying to force a man to want you. It's ridiculous. A mess. A hot mess, child. So, Tamar. Oh, the way Tamar cut up in that Big Brother house when her and Candy were on Big Brother at the same time. Oh, Tamar on Traitors. I'm not going to hold you. Tamar works my last good nerve, but I wouldn't be upset with that, actually. Yes, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. It's very true. Tamar would be funny. She would be funny. Silly women chase men. Are you describing Kiarna? Even her parents didn't like him. Exactly. He played in her face the whole relationship. Exactly. Then to sit up there and give her all for this company and then feel like she doesn't have a life of her own, a mess. But she had all the heat for Lindsay. Let me hush. No. Don't hush. Don't be quiet. Let it out. Tell the truth. Let's tell the truth today. Honey, that woman was determined to get that man by hook or by crook. Very sad. Anyone remember when she genuinely asked if you could be sister wives without the men, and Paige went, you mean lesbians? Kyle was always crying and throwing around temper tantrums like a bratty little kid. He would. Thank you for talking about it. I don't have anyone to talk about it in real life. I appreciate you, Brooke. No, you're welcome. Because I saw you were asking about it in the Potomac recap, and I said, all right now. I was all right now. We're talking about Potomac now. Like don't you know? But when you kept saying it in this one, says okay, we'll let me talk about it. We'll talk about it. I don't mind talking about some summer house stuff. I like talking about them, so I got you. I'm glad she didn't have any kids with Kyle either. Same here. Put 28K on Traitors. They said Jocelyn Hernandez. Oh, okay, Tiffany Pollard. But would Tiffany do the challenges, though? That's the only thing, though. I don't think that she would do the challenges. I think that she'd be sitting up there making excuses, not running. Because you have to be athletic, too, though. You can't just sit there. You have to actually run and walk and swim and jump and touch bugs, and it's a lot going on. Tiffany Bragg to the challenges in House of Villains. Exactly. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. For Married to Medicine to be a Bravo show, they sure don't get no love from Traitors casting department. Yeah, they kind of get passed over, I noticed. They do get passed over. New York did the challenges on House of Villains. Kenya, Claudia, and Stacey. Yeah, I could see Claudia. Claudia would she would be good, but I feel like Claudia would probably be the traitor, and they'd probably figure it out quickly and vote her out. I'm not mad at this. Kenya, Claudia, and Stacey. I would like that. You don't have to be the best. Phaedra made it. That's true. But Phaedra could barely hold on to that. I didn't ignore Jocelyn. I said Jocelyn. Somebody mentioned her earlier, and I said, well, Jocelyn is off the coke. God bless her. God is good. So maybe she'll be able to. And Jocelyn is very fit. So maybe Jocelyn. But Jocelyn's temper, though, is too nasty. She flips like a switch. Her moves are too unpredictable. So I don't know how that will work, in my opinion. Remember the lady who got mad at you for not answering her question after the third time? And it was a stupid question too. Talking about, Brooke, what do you think about Garcelle? And didn't even spell Garcelle's name right. Spelled it Garzelle. I said, who is Garzelle? You mean Garzelle at State Farm? Like, girl, who are you talking about? A mess. Oh, gosh. Yes, Jocelyn needs to stay on Zeus. Her temper is dangerous. It is dangerous. Jocelyn is fit and beat the girls, honey. She likes to fight too much. Exactly. They badgering you about some wine. LOL, a mess. Hey, James Potts the third. Thank you for the super chat. Not off the coke. Doll, I am screaming. No, I'm serious, though. She made an announcement on social media a few months ago saying that she's been off of it now and she's happy. So good for her. Good for her. What happened now? This is my third time asking. Blocked. No. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind talking about them. It's totally fine. And we did mention his name, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. You're fine. You're good. I don't mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. I appreciate you. That lady said Garzelle was married. Yeah, I guess Garzelle is married. I don't know about Garcelle, but Garzelle might be married. Jocelyn would be throwing boom mics around like Portia. We were like, check the Google man with Garzelle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all have me screaming. Reba, Muzzy, Susan, Sheila on Traitors. Jazzy could be good. One of y'all said Jessel from New York. No, thank you. She was a snooze on New York. I don't want to see her on Traitors. Candy, but the thing is though, would Candy be able to keep up with those challenges though? Candy's not a huge fan of, she's even said it herself. She's not a big fan of physical activity. So I just don't know. I don't know. But she's very likable. She would fit in with the cast. And if she were a traitor, nobody would suspect it. But I don't know if she would be up for the challenges. Uba, Ebony K. Williams. Honey, Ebony K. Williams, honey. Never mind. And bring Iyanla Van Zant too. Oh, they should tap Iyanla and Ebony. Oh, Candy is like me. She wants to eat good. I'm screaming. Child. Y'all have me screaming. Heather Dubrow could be real good. That would be fun. But Candy did all the dead weight lifting for years in her marriage. That's very true. Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned. You said, someone said Gia Judice. Gia could be good. I think Gia was on that other show with her mom, with Teresa. What was it called? Where they had to like jump out of planes. What was it called? What's that? It was on last year too. Pop my butt, pop my butt. Ebony, Iyanla, and the bus driver. Iyanla can drive the bus. Oh my God. Oh gosh, Brooke, don't start the bus driver brigade. Special forces. She won. Oh, she won. I don't want to see no mother effing Gia Judice. Wow. Oh, she won special forces. Okay. No, who said something about Mama Joyce's wig, or was that me? Janae from Love Island. I like Janae a lot. Yeah, Janae would be good. Janae's likable. Yes, Janae would be good. I heard Judy from Mob Wives is going to be on House of Villains. Oh, that's perfect for her. Gia is not likable, but she might be good. Special Forces, and she won. Oh, wow. Thank you. Katie Maloney would be good, but I fear she would scare away too many people. Wait, what happened? What did Devin say? Devin, what did you say? What did somebody say? Sonya. Oh yeah, Sonya would be good. She's very athletic. She can run really, she's a track star. She has several Olympic gold medals. She'd be great. Kristen Cavallari. No thanks. I said Apollo too. Yeah, Apollo would be good. He's semi-famous. Whitney is in shape. Yeah, bodies T. Yes, Whitney could definitely do the challenges for sure. You love to see Tiffany Pollard on there. Taj from SWV is random. Bolo, you said Bolo. Just kidding. Taj was on Survivor and almost won. Oh, I didn't know that. No, don't be sorry. I'm happy that you're here. Apollo needs a check. He sure does need a check. Shamari. Yeah, I guess it's like some of these folks are so forgettable, kind of. Like, I forget about Shamari. I forget that she was even on Atlanta. You said Apollo who? Not the one I think you're talking about. No thanks. Dwight from Atlanta. Hey, James Potts III. Thank you for the super chat. After Dorinda, if you were eliminated, you don't get to come back. It ruins the fun. I agree. I think that she needs to be the only one that they do this for. And the reason why they did it was because she was begging so much. Dorinda is so desperate for fame. Dorinda is so thirsty for fame. It is so sad. Dwight was fit too. Yeah, he was fit. But I don't know. Do you think that he'd want to do it though? Kate came back. Yeah, she did. She did. She sure did come back a second time. Child, the way you only have to be related to somebody famous, anybody could be on there. That's very true. Giovanna from Clark CAU. Anyone is better than Robin. Brittany Bateman would be great. Child, I don't want to see Brittany. And did you see that Brittany, aka Miss Deadbeat from SOC? Did you see that her daughter Olivia is doing press? She's talking about how nobody wanted Brittany to do the show, to get on SLC, and she did it anyway. Shout out to Positively Uncensored here on YouTube, and she's also on TikTok, and she had the snippets of her interview with Brittany Bateman's daughter. And baby, Miss Olivia is airing everything out, honey. She said, yeah, honey, my mom put men before us, and she wanted to be on this show. She always wanted to be famous, and she did not care that we didn't want her to be on the show. Mark Daly, he needs a check too. Yeah, he does. Put him on the show. The way he's always in Kenya's pockets. She's everything that Brittany isn't. Oh, yes. I can see them bringing back Portia too for towards the end of the season. Giovanna was on Say Yes to the Dress. I saw the episode a few days ago. Crystal Minkoff. She talks about not being up to show her real personality of Beverly Hills. Let her show us. Yeah, Crystal obviously wants to be back on TV. So yeah, put Crystal on Traitors. The Haitian mortician, whoever he is. Can you imagine Evelyn Lozada? Oh no, I don't want Evelyn Lozada on the show. Tiffany and Flava Flav. Yes, Olivia ate her mama up in that press run. They got right into it because Brittany wasn't supposed to bring Jared to BravoCon. Yup, it's supposed to be a girls trip, a mother and daughter trip. And she was so shocked when she saw Jared's big behind there. The fact that you are literally picking men over your daughters and you're okay with that. You're choosing an overgrown man. What does he do for a living? Somebody tell me, please. I'm so sick of Brittany. It's sick. She has Jared there at BravoCon when it's supposed to be a girls trip with her daughter. It's very sad. Bring some Real Housewives of Miami. He's an Osmond. And how much is that bringing in? How much is that bringing in? I would like to know. Living off the Osmond name, just being Osmond. Katie from Potomac. No, Katie, Katie's not fit for reality TV right now. I know she'd make great TV, but yeah, no. Can you imagine Katie filming for 3 months in Scotland? I don't know. Whatever that means. Y'all know how I feel about that deadbeat. Dr. Nicole. I can't imagine having a mother who prioritizes penis over their child. So sad. Katie's not well mentally. Child. Monique might actually be good for Traitors, but she's so sinister that they would assume that she was a traitor even if she were a faithful. And she lies so much, you would automatically think that she was lying. The way y'all say my name so much. All of Portia's ex-husbands and ex-boyfriends. I don't think that I don't know. I don't think that Gertie would make for a good TV on Traitors. No, I don't know. I couldn't see Gertie on Traitors. And the way that people get irritated with Gertie so quickly, she would talk herself right into elimination. Hey, the perfume preppy. Thank you for the super chat. Deadbeat Brittany and her strong face need to go. I'm sick of that storyline. Her being a deadbeat, I can't take it. Bronwyn, I wouldn't want to see Bronwyn. Monique is fit and lies a lot. It could work. Monique stay lying. She does. You said shade. Listen. Countess Luann. Yeah, Luann is on her cabaret tour though, so I don't know about that. I don't know if she'd want to do it. I feel like Luann would only want to do that if her fame started drying up. Mia would be good. Somebody said Mia would be good as a traitor. I don't know though. Mia's such a liar. I just don't know if she would fit. Alexia would be interesting. Yes. I think that Alexia could work. She talks too much though. Stacy, but as a faithful. Tilly would be fun. Yeah, Jennifer Tilly would be fun. Yeah, somebody just threw Stacy's name in the mix. Erica Jane. Tamara was on season 1. Yes, Monique is so toxic and fake that I couldn't even root for her on Traitors. Don't want to see her on here. I agree. Heather. Yeah, somebody said Heather Gay. Heather Gay. Yeah, that would be cool. Or Heather Dubrow from OC. That would also be cool to watch. Hey, Cat Sky. Thank you for the super chat. Just a side note, please never stop your lives because no one interacts with their chat like you do, and it's everything. We love you, Brooke. Oh, thank you so much. You're about to make me cry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Peter can do it when he gets out of prison. You said you won't follow Bron when I try to give her another chance, but I can't. Caroline Brooks. No, thank you. She wasn't entertaining on Dubai. Don't want to see her on Traitors. I have a feeling that Heather might be on season 5. Which Heather, Gay or Dubrow? Fancy Pants, I don't know. I don't want to see Bryn. Oh, yeah, Sierra was on already. Sierra was on last season. Caroline Radswell. Oh, Caroline might be interesting. Can we stop trying to make Bryn happen? I don't ever want to see her on my TV again. She's the reason Dubai went on cancellation. Yes. Okay, you said Heather Gay. I mean, yeah, Heather Gay could be interesting, though. She'd definitely be trying to... She would be trying to make another moment of receipts, proof, timeline, everything. I could see her trying to do that again on Traitors. Oh, Vanita from Southern Charm. That could be cool. Leah Larsa was on. Larsa was already on Traitors with Marcus Jordan when they were dating. Yep, Dubai got canceled. Did you hear Amanda from Summer House announced her separation? Yes, we talked about that briefly about like 30 minutes ago. Yes, but I'm not surprised. It's about time. They were both miserable in that marriage. And it's a clear example of why women need to stop chasing after men who don't want them. She was determined to force that man to love her. She got what she wanted, and that's why that marriage was never it was never on equal footing. It was never on solid ground because she loved him way more than he loved her. A mess. A hot mess. Hot mess. So I'm not surprised at all. I'm surprised that they lasted 4 years. So I'm not surprised whatsoever. Kyle was so unserious as a husband. Well, yeah, he was, because that's what happens when you force somebody to marry you who doesn't want to marry you. If you think you're going to force a man to want you, he's going to show out. He's going to show out. Vanita would be cute on Traitors. I agree. Oh, Nick of Nicolandria. Oh, that would be cute. Yes, Nick, that would, yes. I want to see him on there. Yes. 4 years was surprising. I agree. Contessa from Married to Medicine. Oh, I think Contessa would do a good job. Camille Grammer. Vanita would be so good. Toya would curse everybody out. Kyle was always very immature to be the oldest person in the house. He's a little boy. Big Peter Pan energy. Yes, Nick would be good. Her parents need their money back for investing in Loverboy. Mm-hmm. You said no more Love Island people. They bring out a level of insanity on the internet that frightens me. LOL. Child, I think that a lot of the names that you guys are saying would be really great for the show, honestly. I think that it would be. But guys, I do want to move along to Beverly Hills quickly. Now, I've been loosely watching this season. I did see this latest episode. They're in Sedona. It's Sutton's trip. Sutton has lost her ever-loving mind. The way she spoke to Jennifer Tilly at that dinner table, absolutely not. And Jennifer Tilly, we need to talk. For you are a grown-ass woman. Why are you letting Sutton scare you? I saw on the after show, Sutton's like, yeah, I saw that comment that you made, because Jennifer Tilly says, I see why Garcelle left because of how Sutton acts. Sutton acts like it's always all about her. And Sutton making you walk back your comment. Jennifer Tilly, I need you to stop being a coward. I need you to grow up and say, no, Sutton, you treat me poorly. I don't like the way you talk to me. And I meant what I said. I would have cursed Sutton out at that table. I would have ripped her a new asshole. Don't you ever. And Sutton, the way you never apologize to people who are close to you, but you're sitting up there kissing people's behinds who don't like you, it needs to be studied. You would apologize to Kyle before you apologize to your best friend. Kyle, Erica, Dorit can curse you out, call you whatever, and you'll apologize to them. How does that work? You were out of line. She looked a mess. Yeah, she does. She looks terrible on the after show. She has no smoke for Kyle. I can't stand it. Sutton saying it's the first time she belongs in the group. Desperado. Yeah, talk about, my insecurities were in the way because all this time I felt like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't cute enough. I wasn't cool enough. Girl, they still think that about you. They still think that about you. And you think that about yourself too. You're still very insecure. I don't care for Sutton, and this better be her last season on the show. She brings absolutely nothing to this show. And she's so happy that they're finally talking to her. And she's like, for the first time, I feel like me and Dorit, we're connecting. Girl, you're so desperate and so tired. Jennifer is scary because I would have snapped. Oh, absolutely. I was so upset for Jennifer Tilly to backtrack and backpedal. She's like, no, Sutton, I didn't mean that. I just meant that. I said, no, Jennifer, stand on business. You're Jennifer Tilly. What do you mean Sutton has you scared? You said what you said, and it was the truth. Sutton talks people crazy. Her tone is off. And this is the second time that she snapped on you. She snapped at you the last episode when you were at her house for tea. Sutton, girl, and girl, where was this energy when Erica was calling you a see you next Tuesday every chance she got? You sat up there and cried. You took it. Erica called you a see you next Tuesday every chance she got. But yet you're gonna make your friend apologize after you snapped at her. You're in the wrong. You owe her an apology. Stop. I can't stand her. She is Reba's daughter. She got to bring that Tiffany the doll energy. Her shield, Garcelle is gone. Sutton needs to use that money to buy a clue. I realized last season that Sutton was tolerable because she had Garcelle. We knew Jennifer Tilly before Sutton. Exactly. The bride of Chucky should not be scared of Miss Legs. It should be the other way around. Exactly. I know Sutton's losing her mind. I don't think I feel that Amanda. Oh, but her calling her Missy was something about talk about microaggression. Yeah, she's always calling somebody Missy. It's annoying. Can't wait till Jennifer Tilly has had enough. I don't know though. Jennifer Tilly kind of feels it's giving that Jennifer Tilly is afraid and wants Sutton's approval. Because the way Jennifer Tilly was shook on that after show and walked back what she said, and she's like, you know what, I didn't mean it. It's like, I said, Jennifer Tilly, are you serious right now? I wouldn't walk back anything. Girl, I would have told Sutton off at that table. I would have told her off on that after show. I would tell her off at the reunion. I would tell her off every chance I got. Watching Jennifer stutter and backtrack on the after show was so cringe. It was. Sutton's acting like she can afford to lose Jennifer's friendship. Tilly is an icon. Sutton's truly a Reba from Augusta. Speaking from experience, graduate from Augusta State. Child, can't wait till Jennifer has had enough. Whoever said Wendy and Sutton are the same person now. Right? No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk. Let's really get into it because they are. Yeah. You could say that Sutton is the Wendy of her on Beverly Hills. Wendy's the Sutton on Potomac for sure. For sure. 110%. The seed is planted in Tilly's head. I think Jennifer's afraid of Sutton's temper. And what's Sutton gonna do? What's Miss Sutton Brown gonna do? I'll wait. Afraid of what? What's Sutton gonna do? Sutton's been sitting up here taking so much craziness from all these women, crying at the drop of a hat. Please. She has no swag, no cool factor, no it factor. What is she afraid of? Yeah, at least Wendy's pretty. Yeah. Sutton, yeah. No, Brooke, that was the third time. It was at her home during tea on the plane to Sedona and at the dinner. I was so mad. Oh, yes. When they were on the private jet. They were on Sutton, yes. And Jennifer Tilly made a joke saying, oh, I'm surprised that you're already on the jet because usually the hostess of the jet normally is last because they want to make an entrance. And she was like, I got the jet. Why are you complaining? Why can't you be nice to me? Like, oh my gosh. I was like, girl, she's just joking. It's playful banter. Are you okay? I'm serious. I just have to know. I'm just so confused. Afraid of what? Sutton is the scariest person ever. How are you afraid of her? It's ridiculous. Child. I would have had Sutton crying on camera because who are you talking to? Exactly. She don't even have connections. She's insufferable. Listen, I didn't say it. Somebody commented it. I repeated it. Okay. I can't control I can control what grown people say. Before anybody starts and says, "Oh, bro," I read a comment. So don't even. And I'm sorry, you have content creators who say a lot worse. They say a lot crazier. They go in. We have male content creators who go in on women who are on these shows, what they look like, and nobody and people are cackling and high fiving. So don't come on here acting all holy and you know. I didn't even say it. I read the comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reading what folks write. I didn't say it. Y'all have me screaming. Oh, don't you know what I'm saying? I mean, because I see a lot of my male peers. They go in, and I see a lot of women subscribers. Some of y'all follow my peers, and y'all are laughing at the people are calling folks. People are talking about people's kids. People are saying the U word. You don't hear me call anybody. You know what I'm saying? So You said, I know, Brooke. Just y'all don't come for me. Okay, no, I hear you. I listen, I hear you. I'm just saying, you know, except Todd. Not the listen. A lot of my peers say that about women, and I see women in the comments laughing and high fiving, and So don't come on here and act all, oh my god, And I don't even say, I don't. You never hear me say that about any of them. You never heard me say that about any of them. I was reading a comment that somebody wrote, so I was just reading the. You are so funny, Andrew Jackson. You had me screaming. you know, I, I feel like I feel like I'm G rated. I barely get PG rated. You have folks talking about, this people talking about somebody's shape, face, talk about their kids being, you know, I've heard people talk about somebody's kids being funny looking, and I'm like, wait, what? And they're still on with millions of views every single week, whatever. And then I'm reading a comment off of my live chat, and now it's when I see people I see my subscribers and other people's chats laughing, and and it's playing patty cake, and it's funny, and tears coming down their eyes laughing. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying. So folks have a certain perception of you, Brooke, and then they foam at the mouth when you deviate from that. Child. But I didn't even say anything. I just read a comment. I'm not gonna read comments anymore. How about that? That gasp shook me, Brooke. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. But yeah, I didn't deviate. I was just reading. You classy base, Brooke. Listen, y'all. Let's just move on, child. Let me just move on. Let's just move on to the next thing. Oh my gosh. You're right. No, this is your channel. Who gonna check you? No, I know, but you know what? Let's just move on, child. No, don't apologize. It's okay. You said Sutton has fans now. James, please just leave it alone. You said didn't know Sutton has shooters, child. Who knew, honey? Who knew? So Wendy has fans, Sutton has fans. It's a trend now. Listen, y'all, let's just move on. Let's move on, y'all. Move on to the next topic. Oh, yes, honey. Ease on down the road, honey. Meredith, you came in and busted up the live. Meredith, if you're still on here, I'm just joking. It's all a joke. It's all love. I'm not mad. It's just fun, all in good fun, okay? Sutton's people here now, okay? Sutton and the Strackers came to fight. They said... So, oh my gosh. Go on to the next topic, Claudia. Yes, in my funky Dineva voice. You got me over here cackling. Oh gosh. Yep, you see James instigating. You see James instigating, child. James is saying all this inflammatory stuff. Yes, honey. Brooke could give us $1 million, and somebody would say, "I want $1,001." Oh yeah, or people would say, "Oh, I didn't. You should give this to charity." Okay, good. You're here. Okay, it's just listen. We're just joking. I'm not mad. It's just a joke, child. We're just joking with you. It's just joking. It's all in good fun. It's all love. We're gonna move on though to the next thing. Okay. Hey, the perfume preppy. Thank you for the super chat. Kitten Sweater Mafia. Yes, honey. They're here to child. The Sluttons are here. My God, today. Child, the Browns are out. Brooke better hold on to that 28K. It's brown now, honey. Oh, Monday Night Brawl. Is head 9:45? I'm not doing this with you tonight. Please. We're moving on to the next thing. Enough is enough, okay? You said Strack attack. Sutton has fans. Never thought I would see the day, honey. Baby, let's just move on before this live gets shut down. Oh, yes, honey. James, you started stuff. So enough, y'all. Y'all, honey, not on MLK Day. They have been acting up. Y'all should feel ashamed. Y'all should feel ashamed to be acting up like this on Martin Luther King Day. Now, for those of y'all who watch the replay, don't get in these comments acting stupid either, okay? So, please, we're here to have a good time and laugh. Oh my goodness, y'all. My friend Martin said it's okay. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. Well, I feel like nothing beats the craziness that took place last week. So, all right. So now there's something I want to talk about. Something that's been when I saw the clip, we had to talk about it. So we all know Shannon Sharpe, right? I have a lot of thoughts about him. Shannon Sharpe did an interview recently with a comedian, Ryan Davis. Now, I didn't know who Ryan Davis was until this clip went viral, but I'm going to play it for y'all right now. He's talking about his 11-year-old daughter being pretty much a gold digger. I could not believe. Yes, the Rays play bandit himself. Yes. So I'm going to play the clip for you, and we're going to talk about this. I have so much to say, okay? It's going to get heated. It's going to get heated. So the Black Love Warriors, the folks who, the women who cape for, Black men and Black men can do no wrong, you might want to see yourself out, because I have some thoughts about Shannon Sharpe and Ryan Davis, okay? Yes. Yeah. Listen. I know. It makes no sense. I'm going to play the clip for y'all, and we'll be right back, okay? Let me play the clip for you. Yes, I'm already mad. Yes, honey. Yes. Just hold on tight, y'all. Hold on tight.
Went from I love my dad to let me see what I can get out of here. And when she started looking at me as access to like material things.
You were ATM. Now all of a sudden you weren't dad, you were an ATM.
Broke me. Because it was like, I only want to be around him if I can get something out of him.
So let me ask you this. Did you sit down and have a conversation? How did you come to the realization that it was, yes, this is my child, but my child only wants to be around me because of what the access that she has to things, perfume, jewelry, clothes, makeup, whatever the case may be?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it's like, it's heartbreaking because it's like, my daughter saved my life. I'm not a very motivated person. And when we went and got that ultrasound and they said it's a girl, I knew I couldn't be a mediocre man anymore. Because it would affect how she viewed men in general.
And then she'd have been okay with that.
And she would be okay with a mediocre man. And I worked harder than I ever worked in my life because of her. She's my reason. And then for my reason, and she was a daddy's girl, big time. Oh, big time.
That's my oldest.
Yeah, she my oldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to watch that daddy's girl go from, I just want to be around him, I just want to touch him, I just want to sleep on him, be cuddled up to him, to, hey, if you ain't buying me nothing, I really ain't trying to go. Like I lost.
So y'all, I saw your comments in the chat as you're watching that clip. When I tell you I am so disgusted and so disturbed, and Shannon Sharpe for you to be sitting up here co-signing this at almost 60 years of age is absolutely disgusting. The fact that you're older than him and you didn't say, man, that's your daughter. And that's what kids do. There will never be a point where I don't ask my mom for something. When my dad was still alive, my hand was always out. That's what kids do. And a good parent leaves something for their children. And I believe that there's another clip of you joking around about how there's no life insurance and that when you die, they have to figure it out. Something so just deadbeat behavior. The fact that you are saying that your 11-year-old daughter does not deserve any money from you is asinine. You should feel ashamed of yourself. And someone made a great point on TikTok. There's a creator who made a wonderful point about how, unfortunately, so many Black men, especially in the public eye, have an aversion to giving Black women money, including their daughters. But they don't mind giving their money to non-Black women. And Shannon, you should feel ashamed of yourself, because the fact that you said years ago that your daughter could only get $30,000 out of you for her wedding, that's it, not a penny more. But yet you gave a non-Black woman, you gave a young non-Black woman, you gave her $25 million in a settlement, and you've now hooked her whole family up for life. That's a damn shame. That's disgusting. Y'all both look like two idiots. And I want to call y'all a name, but I don't know if I'll get flagged, but I'm going to just keep it there. But y'all are, this is shameful. This is shameful. And what are you teaching your daughter? First of all, let me start here. The fact that you've now embarrassed your daughter for the world to see, your daughter is a baby. She's only 11 years old. And also, your baby's mother got on TikTok and exposed how you're a deadbeat. And on top of that, your daughter saw this clip and she's heartbroken over what her dad is saying. Parents are supposed to protect their kids, especially fathers with their daughters. For you to sit up here and do this is disgusting. For you to sit up here and embarrass your daughter is absolutely disgusting. You're a disgrace. Yes, that's what I want to call them. That's exactly what I wanted to call them. Black women need to work. White women and others are princesses. It's crazy. It's such self-hatred. It is such self-hatred. I could not imagine. I'm just so thankful that I saw a real provider. I saw a real man. My dad was great. My dad would give me and my sister the world. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? He would never say anything like this. I had uncles who were the same way. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. And my heart breaks for the Black girls and women who grew up with a Ryan Davis or Shannon Sharpe as their father, because you deserve better. Yes, that part reminds me of how how he treated Kayla. He said he wants her to get it out the mud. Just shameful. I couldn't imagine it, honey. I could not imagine it. You said, what a dustbuster. The self-hate needs to be studied. I know that's right, Brooke. He blamed a little girl because looking in the mirror and realizing he's a terrible father, something he didn't want to face. Exactly. I bet he gives some money for some white. Yup. Two losers saying exactly. You know it. Tied with Kayla. It is sick that we're in 2026 and Black men continue to treat Black women this way. What has this world come to? It's sad. He didn't think about her mental health or well-being at all. No, he didn't. He didn't. The fact that he would subject his daughter to this tells me everything. Listen, it's ridiculous. It's a sin and a shame. They prefer to lose their wealth to white women before giving it to their children. Exactly. And also, this is why I just get so mad when people try to quote scripture. It's like, babe, even the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. For you to even joke about in another clip saying that you are not leaving anything for your kids, that's shameful. Like when I tell you, so many of these men are about to bust hell wide open. I'm not trying to be funny. I promise you, I'm not trying to be funny. But when I tell you that hell is about to be filled with all these deadbeat men, I'm telling y'all, like, it is crazy for men to be on podcasts and on video proclaiming to be deadbeats, and they're proud of it. This is a sin. It's very disturbing. It's very disturbing. He probably bought her things to make up for not being around, but act shocked when all that she's accustomed to receiving from him. Loser. Preach, Brooke. It's embarrassing, really. Shannon Sharpe is such an idiot. This is why the only fans girl could retire. Exactly. Sees you as a bank as she should. You're the damn daddy. Hello. Exactly. He's so embarrassing. Only want to give money when they get something out of it. You said that this will stay with her forever. This is trauma and rejection. And what? Yes, that exactly. He doesn't even know how he's messed her up. And the baby mother came out saying that not only is he a deadbeat, but the fact that the daughter is now messed up seeing this clip. You know, her classmates in school showed it to her, like, look at what your dad said about you. I'm sure she is heartbroken. So many people do not need to be parents. We have so many deadbeats out here. And it's really frustrating that we have people ruining little kids' lives emotionally because of their stupidity. I wish podcasts never existed. I agree. Red pill trash. Now I want to hear the mother of the child's side. Who should an 11-year-old girl get money from? Exactly. Even at my big age of 34 in different country, my father showers me with stuff, as he should. And I ask him myself, what the hell is this nonsense? Exactly. He's projecting his own feelings about himself onto his daughter. He knows nobody wants him because of his money. Exactly. You said my child's father is of another race, and he definitely is teaching her she's a princess, and that's it, and should expect treatment, nothing less. Exactly. They are building bunk beds down there in hell ready for them. Exactly. No, they are. They are. Honey, I'm sure they're built. They must have bunk beds by the millions, honey, because it's about to be so many deadbeats in hell, turning over like a rotisserie chicken. One-way ticket to hell. No, for real, it is. It is. It's a no, but even the Bible says it's a sin for a father to be a deadbeat, honey. So deadbeats are going to hell. The bunk beds, more like cots with spikes. The lower room is ready for them. They sure are. Father's supposed to take care of their children. Honey, what is with these black men and having an issue with being actual men? It's like it's an epidemic. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. You said your father did this to me as a little girl, never recovered from it. Oh my gosh. I'm very sorry to hear this. I am very sorry to hear this. Just know I'm thinking the worst, okay? I'm thinking the absolute, he's going to get his, okay? So just take solace in that. You did not deserve that. You did not deserve that. My heart goes out to you. I'm very sorry to hear this. Well, I know where my father's going. Wait, who are we talking about? The comedian Ryan Davis went on Shannon Sharpe's podcast. They went from blaming the mother to now the children. Yes, that's why so many men are being put in the homes and kids not taking care of them. Yes, if you think like this, why even have children? Exactly. I don't get it. Rotisserie chicken has me screaming. I am so mad. He asked what? Patricia tell him, hell no. Yes, so blessed to have a good father who helps me to this day. Yes. It's a blessing. I bet he freely buys bags for non-Black Instagram baddies. Oh, you know it. You know it. So you want your child to get a job and provide herself at a young age when you're supposed to provide for them. If you feel that way, don't have children. I'm not surprised that Shay agreed. Oh, you know him. He's such a clown. He could barely put a sentence together. He's such a clown. And his disdain for Black women, the fact that he would only give his daughter $30,000 for her wedding, but you willingly paid this non-Black girl, barely of age, $25 million, and now she's set for life. Her whole family's set. Her children are set. Her children's children are set. Her children's children's are set. Stop it. I know exactly what he is. It's pure nonsense. He's trifling. An 11-year-old with a job. Now she needs something she was scared to ask. Oh, you know it. He's buying bags for Becky and Bianca. Why post her face for the world to see? Child. He was praising his son for seeing him as Superman. Just a mess. The child is 11. This has me in tears. I can't imagine how she feels. I hate when people are terrible parents, then want those children to take care of them and are insulting when they get ignored. I agree. Listen, I'm so sick of them. He sounds just like how Lucky Dave's baby mother spoke about him. I agree with that too. I need women to stop giving their wombs to these idiots. I never want my child to get out the mud or struggle. Why must they know struggle? And I feel bad now because the fact that the little girl's face is everywhere now, and now she saw this. The baby's mother has spoken out about how the daughter saw this. He didn't protect her at all. Dangerous. I know he didn't. I know he didn't. I know he didn't. These men hate their daughters. They do. And so someone made a great point about how you only hear this nonsense when it comes to men with Black daughters. But if these daughters were, they would have no issue spoiling. He hurt his daughter while saying he was a mediocre man. Child. On Ryan's page, he's saying that we will understand more about this story on his stand-up show on Netflix. We don't want to hear about that. We don't want to hear about that. And sorry, there's nothing to understand. You didn't protect your daughter. You sound absolutely crazy because all kids ask for things. So sorry, I don't want to hear. There's nothing that he could say to defend this. All he needs to say is, I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have said this. I'm an idiot. That's all he needs to say. He was literally asked like he was on a plantation on the phone with some white woman and paid her $25 million. That, yup. Bingo. Now we've heard enough. Brian McKnight come to the front. Yes, he's another one. He's another one. He should feel ashamed of himself too. For him to say that all his kids were products of sin and that they're not his kids, and that he named his baby son. He named his mixed son Brian McKnight III when he already has a Brian McKnight III already. And he said, well, that's not the real. They're not my legitimate kids. My new kids are. He's a sicko. This is promo for his show. A mess. Yes, mediocre will be a step up for him. He's in the gutter. Yes, I feel for his daughter, not only her classmates. Seeing this now, she's being judged for simply being a child. Yes, Shannon Sharpe should only speak about sports. He does not have the bandwidth to speak about other topics. And also, he's somebody who stands for nothing. Like, you never hear him stick up for right. Because think about when Gary Owens, or I think it was either Gary Owens or another comedian came on the show and made a joke about how people don't support Black women. And Shannon laughed. I forgot who it was, but yeah, he doesn't stand for anything. He only stands for his pockets. Oh yeah, yes, Brian McKnight. Please go and please go and go on YouTube. Kempire has covered the story. He's a complete psycho. What he's doing to his kids that he had with his first wife, his Black wife, is sick. Won't give them money. Won't pay for anything. Called them the products of sin. Said that he was never in love with their mother. He said that they're not his true heirs. He said that his new family he said his mixed children and his stepkids, because he remarried to an Asian woman, and so so the Asian woman that he's married to, she has 2 kids from a previous marriage. So he said that he adopted her kids. He said, these are my real kids. Then they have a kid together. He says, this is my real heir. This is my real heir. And my stepkids are my real children. He won't buy his kids a pack of gum. He went up there and bought his stepkids a brand new BMW, like a 7 Series BMW, like $100,000. He bought the other kid a brand new Range Rover or Benz, and he won't even get his Black kids. He won't even buy them a Toyota Corolla. A mess. Pure evil. Pure evil. Pure evil. Yes, his second son just passed away last year from cancer. Yep, and he didn't even mourn his son. He wrote on Instagram about, you guys will one day know the truth. Just pure evil, pure evil. Didn't even feel just very sad, very sad. The way he spoke about the son who passed away was the worst part. Very, very, truly evil. Brian McKnight is terrible. Ruin his legacy with how horrible he's treating with his own kids. Exactly. These are literal demons in the flesh, disgusting and disturbing. Tomato, tomato. You said that's crazy. Social media has these grown men act like complete ignorant corner boys. Exactly. His wife is a sicko too. I could never be with a man that treats his children like that. Honey, as long as her pockets are lined, she doesn't care. Brian McKnight is a devil. I followed that story and it's sad how he's thrown away his first family and said such nasty things about his first kids. Yup, it's very sad. Yes. How do these men expect to answer to the Lord when the time comes? No, I think about that too. One day we will stand before our maker. We will have to answer for what we've done. I don't know what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, God, God, you know how it is, God. I mean, I don't know what they're going to say. Like, I've thought about that too. What are they going to say? It's a mess. Yes, honey, they don't have the fear of God. They're going to be standing up there saying, no, God, I just didn't feel like it. God, I'm sorry, God. Hey, just let me in. Oh, my gosh. Just nuts. Honey, screw with the black dollar. You will be washed. Brian's going to learn. Oh, yeah. Yes, they only believe in one higher power, themselves. Just nuts. I hope his other family takes all his money and put him in a home when he gets old and crusty. Oh, they're going to do that. And I'm not going to feel any way. You said so true. Just nuts. Just going to be up there stuttering. They're going to say, yeah, you know how it is, God. God, just, yeah, hey, God, just, yeah. It's going to be all that. It's going to be all that. God's going to slam that gavel and say, hell, exactly. They will gaslight God, and he's not going for it. Brian's career is over. His shows keep getting canceled. Oh, thank God. They will have nothing to say, Brooke. You're right. Child, remember they canceled one of his shows due to cancel tickets and low ticket sales. That's true. I'm very proud. I am very proud I'm very proud to see that Black women are waking up and not supporting these idiots. I'm very proud because that was the majority of his fan base. So thank the Lord. He's going to be stuttering like Sheree. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Y'all have me scared. Cut a brother a break, God. Child. That new wife will be gone when the money goes. Oh, you know it. And I can't wait. And I cannot wait. I can't wait. We in the end times, we just keep seeing sin. No, it's true. See, what had happened was it's going to be all that. My bio father once asked me if I'm not over 18 yet because he was overpaying for me. I was freaking 13. That ish hurt me to this day. He was eliminated by God already. Oh my gosh. He said that? What a disgrace. What a freaking disgrace. Wow. What a sicko. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. They don't think they've done anything wrong. They don't even believe God. They don't even believe in God for real. Well, yeah, you're right. But hey, the day's gonna happen. Whether they believe or not, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. It's gonna be too late. So, whatever, idiots. You know how it is. Will be my new excuse. See, what had happened was God's gonna say wrong answer, forehead. Oh, exactly. That new wife is gonna drain them pockets. Oh, absolutely. It's very shameful. No such thing as overpaying. F around and find out. I almost said it. Hopefully the new wife will scam him, leave him broke in the gutter where he belongs. Oh, but that's a tale as old as time. Doesn't that always happen? Anytime, that always happens. Always. That's the name of the game. Find a mark, find a sucker, lick him until it's gone, and move on with the bag and find the next one. Come closer. His ex-wife said he kicked her out the house when she broke in. Yes. Oh, I saw the interview that he did with Mark Lamont Hill. The interview that his ex-wife and the son did. That was a fabulous interview. And I loved how she said that was news to me that he never loved me. And then she said, when I got pregnant in college, my family told him, you don't have to marry her. We can take care of the baby. You don't have to feel pressure. And she said, she said, I even told him, you don't have to feel pressure about marrying me. If you want to move on, that's fine. I don't care. And she said, he insisted on marrying me. So for him to lie and say I never loved her, she trapped me with the baby. She forced me to, because we were both religious, from religious families. And she said, no, baby. Both of our parents were like, no, it's okay. If she can have the baby out of wedlock, it's okay. You don't have to marry her. So he's a liar. Yes, I also read her book. Oh, I need to read her book. Yeah, she didn't bash him. She just told the truth. Okay, rewriting history, honey. What dirty foot broke dusty man are we talking about, y'all? I'm late to the live. YouTube is raggedy as hell. Oh, we're talking about the Shannon Sharpe and Ryan Davis of it all. I just played the clip. Revisionist history, honey. You said your dad stole $400 from you. What? That I earned when I was 13 years old. He was like, well, you in my house, so oh well. That's when I learned that black men really hate their black daughters. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? He stole $400 from you. First of all, I don't care if it was $4, $400, $4,000. Your dad was wrong. That's pure evil. That's pure evil. He's going to reap what he sows though. So just know that he's going to reap what he sows. So just know that if I could just curse the way I want to curse on YouTube, just know I have some choice words for your deadbeat, for your father to do. That's evil. That is so evil. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is so evil. And even if he felt trapped by her, how the F he let himself get trapped 2 more times? Exactly. It always happens. They end up wanting to come back, asking their kids to help them. That's what my bio father tried to do. I was like, hell to the no. Good. Deadbeat, stealing from your child, new low. You know, it really is. It truly is. I can't stand Shannon Sharpe. To give away money to some young white woman and yet want your kids to beg you for money. I know God has something for his trifling. He sure does. Don't worry, y'all. The man is dead. Now that I think about it, that man is probably in hell. Okay. Child. I feel for you, Nikki. My father did me wrong so many times. It's why I keep him out of my life. I no longer allow anybody to hurt me. My heart goes out to y'all. You know, when I was young, my dad used to tell us that we had creme de la creme of fathers. As I aged, I realized he wasn't bragging. He was right. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Because you when you grow up with good parents, you think that it's normal for everybody. And then you find out that the sad part is it's actually an anomaly. You're actually the exception and not the rule. Because that's how I thought. I thought everybody grew up in a loving family. And honey, as I got older, I was like, wait, whoa. This is like, it's shocking when you realize that's not, unfortunately, that's not the norm. I'm very sorry to hear this. You said, tell him to save my dad a seat because he got a one-way ticket to hell too, child. Honey, in the bunk bed. First step, stop calling that loser your dad. Stealing from your child is a new low. It is. No, for real. You said your family, the men only want daughters because they really believe that we'll take care of them in old age. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You said you remember your deadbeat father sent your mom $100 and she said, we have 3 kids together and he cussed my mom out. Are you serious? So wait a second. He thought that $100 was going to take care of 3 kids. Is he insane? And the sad part is, let him tell it. He probably thought that he gave $10,000. Child, don't cry for me, Argentina. His loss. Oh yeah, it is his loss. It is his loss. Yes, so true, Brooke. My parents gave me the perfect childhood. It's crazy to hear these stories. No, it is, and you're naive to it, and then you grow up and you realize, oh wow, it's really hard out here. I also made sure I didn't repeat the pattern. My husband is amazing with our daughter. Oh, good. God is good. I'm happy to hear that. Just to see the bond between them is amazing. He cherishes her like she cherishes him. I'm happy to hear that. God is good. God is good. You said Carl will be sitting next to Satan. As a girl with a dad to this day who makes a big show of calling me princess at times, this hurts my heart. I'm so sorry some of you had men who shouldn't even be called a father. We are still thriving, getting those degrees, houses, cars. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that. Yes, yes, yes. Still thriving despite the nonsense. And don't you dare give $1 if they come around, okay? You said my dad isn't perfect, but I'm thankful if I needed money and he had his last dollar, he would give it to me. Okay, well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, you said mine is in daddy heaven. He was the best. Miss him so. Same here. You said as someone who loved his father, someone whose father loved his children dearly, I'm so sorry for anyone who has to be hurt by their parents. Yes, I feel the same way. Absolutely disgusting of them to do the things they did to you. It is. But, listen. Oh, PhD incoming 2028. Oh, congratulations. And we'll celebrate right here too. We'll celebrate on 2028. No, God is good. I'm happy to hear that. Never met my dad in real life, but he messages me on Facebook from Ireland and said he was afraid my mom would get him locked up because he never paid child support. What? I'm so sorry to hear that. Word to Kiki. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. I agree. That's fabulous, honey. Come on, PhD. Yes, I need to clock in, y'all. Great life as always, Brooke. And while I bless God for the blessing of my family, I pray for healing for all of y'all who've been hurt by deadbeat parents. Much love, y'all. Yes, my grandparents raised me. My grandfather was the best. Oh, well, listen, God is good, okay? Because you have some people who didn't have good grandparents. So God is good. God is good. Your grandparents did their big one. And God bless them. God bless them. Yes, Brooke, I was blessed to have a loving mother who showed us love and kisses and affection and self-worth. Oh, I love that. I'm happy to hear that. Thanks, child. Oh, yes, you're very welcome. We'll be here to celebrate, honey. We're celebrating you right now. And don't you give $1, honey. If he comes around trying to get your PhD money, that phone number, his number better be blocked, okay? So... yes, my father does not play when it comes to my sisters and I. Exactly. My dad was the best. Never wanted for or had an unmet need. Yes, mom was always there, but was, too selfish to be present with us. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, though. I'm sorry to hear that about your mom. God bless your dad. Yes, Brooke, that truly happened. I was blessed to have a mom who showed love and kisses and affection. Oh, yes, I just read yours. Yes, my grandfather spoiled me and always showed me how a man should treat me. He did not play about me. Exactly. It created a deep wound to know when your father's not present. I'm sure. Yes, not a red cent to the deadbeat fathers. Yeah, not one, not a penny. Okay? Not even a piece of gum. Just a mess. This is all so sad. No, it is. It's very sad. Yes, I need your help. Wrong caller and no thanks. Get somebody else to do it. Oh no, Jessie Wu talked about her relationship with her dad, who she only felt expressed interest in her when he found out what her platform meant. Oh wow. I hope she's not giving him anything. But listen, my grandma used to always say, God sits high and he looks low. Listen, you don't get away with anything in this life. So please take heart. If you came up in a chaotic family situation, please know that nobody gets away with anything, and deadbeat parents are not at peace. I'm telling you, if you had deadbeat parents, they're not at peace. They're not. So I hope you can take some solace in knowing that I promise they're not going to get away with it. They're not. So I hope this just gives you some peace. Okay. They're not going to know any peace. You're not going to know any peace. Right isn't going to come to you while doing wrong. Exactly. Yes. You said we will be better and do better with our children. God don't have amnesia. Exactly. People try telling my dad he needed to be stricter with us. His response was, my kids don't do a quarter of the shit I did when I was their age, and we didn't because none of us were rebellious. See, and people need to mind their business. People hate to see a loving parent Folks, people sitting up there, they have chaos and they treat their kids bad, and they want they want your parents to treat you bad because they're mad that they hold a mirror up to what they're not doing as parents. Yes, honey, their day is coming. Their day is coming. Y'all make me feel so seen. But I also wish all of you that have some experience so much better. Deadbeat men never have peace. Yeah, they don't. No, honey. Yeah, God doesn't play. They will be tormented. No, it's true. It's true. So there is no peace. God don't play about his children. He does not play about parents being deadbeat parents, because he takes parenting and having kids very seriously. So I'm telling you, if your parent is a deadbeat, they don't know peace. I'm telling you right now. Deadbeat mother or father, they don't know peace. Deadbeat grandparent, they don't have peace. So just saying, miserable parents are trash. You say you have no contact with your parents. Carl stays blocked on every phone. Protect your peace. They don't deserve access, honey. They don't deserve access. Fathers are not held accountable enough for me. Child, I know, but listen, they're gonna meet their maker, so they're gonna get it on the they're gonna get what's coming to them. So you said your brother was and still is a horrible father, and he's now experiencing hell on earth. Yeah, yep. Because listen, it's not a game out here. I'm trying to tell you. I know everybody's not religious. Everybody doesn't believe. That's fine. But I'm telling you, deadbeat parents don't know peace. If you never believed in the Lord before, just know the Lord don't play about children and parents being deadbeat. So I'm sure he is experiencing hell on earth. So, yes, no, this is a very peaceful and loving environment. And I'm very thankful that people feel safe to even share their stories here. Yes, honey, he don't play, and they shouldn't know a moment of peace. They shouldn't. You said my son's father owes me $59,000 in back child support. My son is 20 years old. Well, just take heart with this. If he ever wins the lotto, if he ever wins, if he ever goes to a casino and wins a big jackpot, or whatever happens, if he ever comes into a windfall, just know that money will be going to you immediately. And I'm going to pray that if he ever does go and win a jackpot, it'll be all taken away and going to you. Don't worry, you're going to get your money. I'm going to pray, you're going to get your money. And I hope you come on here and say, Brooke, remember what I told you? I got it. So you're going to get it. Don't worry. You're going to get it. He's not going to, he's not going to win with not paying you for your son. Yeah, it'll be snatched quickly. Yes, it will be. He's not in jail. Does he gamble? Does your baby's father gamble? If he gambles and he finally hits a jackpot, it'll all go to you. And I'm gonna speak it over your life. You're gonna get your money. You're gonna get your money soon, under the jail, honey. And if he sells a house or gets a tax refund, it's yours. Exactly. So just take heart that money's coming your way. So you just prepare yourself for a nice windfall of money. Start planning your vacations now. Start plotting what you want to buy at the store, because you're getting your money. So gonna be shouting 59,000 in the chat. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yup, we are going to be saying that. What a piece of garbage, okay? My mom used to drive me nuts, telling me to forgive my dad. I was like, ma'am, you realize this is the same man who told me he could have. He said what to you? He said what to you? I can't even repeat this out loud. He said what to you? If you never forgive that man, I'm 100% on your side. He is roasting like a rotisserie chicken where he is. He said what to you? He should have been in jail. I'm in shock right now. And your mother knows that he said that and didn't. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody was not meant to be a parent. Everybody was not meant to be a parent. Everybody was not meant to be a parent. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear this. I am so sorry to hear that. Honey, if you want to hold that grudge till the end of time, I know that's right. I'm in shock. That's just so demonic that he would say that to, like, I'm in shock that I'm in shock. I'm sending you so much love. I really am. I'm so speechless. Your comment caught me so off guard. That's like, there's sick and then there's a different level of sick, and that's a different. Your dad was on some. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I am so sorry to hear this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have some deranged people. We have some deranged people walking among us. We have such deranged people. Yeah, I'm furious too. I feel like jumping through this screen. I'm so pissed. I am so sorry to hear this. I really am. Oh my gosh. My heart, I couldn't, I thought that was a typo. Honey, I just, listen. Yes, you said you're an incredible person to come out on the other side of that. Yes, you are an incredible person to come out from that. God bless, honey, God bless you. I hope you get tenfold the blessings, all the stuff that you had to endure. I hope that you get 20 times the blessings to make up for the dysfunction and the craziness that you had to go through as a child. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I keep saying the same thing, but I'm in just such shock that, like, I gotta keep saying it to keep from crying. I'm so sorry to hear this. I really am. There's a special place in hell for your father. That just pure evil. Mm. Yes, endless healing prayers, honey. Child, I don't know where to go with that. I'm just so, man, I'm so upset to hear this. You say you've been in therapy and you'll be walking across the stage with my PhD this summer. Oh, thank God. Oh, God is good. God is good. See, God, I just hope, I'm praying for you. Lord, just so many blessings. I just am praying. I hope you have a wonderful life. Girl, you have me so emotional right now. My ring fell off. God is so good. God is so good that you are here and thriving. God is too good. Honey, God is too good. Yes, honey. Another PhD, honey. Come on, doctor. Hallelujah. Lord, I'm telling you, women, please know who you lay with, procreate with. Soul ties are real. Listen. Whew. Yes, PhD, you are that girl. You really are. Amen, Nikki. Women are so resilient. Nikki, congrats on your upcoming PhD. I hope you feel the love in this chat, Nikki. Black excellence wins again. We have some doctors in the house. Yes. Come on, PhD. God will bless you in the face of the enemy. Set the table. I'm so proud of y'all. Same here. I'm about to start crying. I saw, oh my God, I had no idea this was going to, well, you know what? I had no idea it was going to get like this. But then again, when we talk about deadbeat parents, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But God is good. God is good. I'm so proud of y'all. Whew. Yes, honey, the true Black excellence. Well, y'all, let's move on. I forgot about the next topic. Yes, honey, the Lord gets to move, and we see each other in this chat. Yes, God is good. You said, yes, I can't even fathom anyone speaking to my kids like that or doing something to them. I would literally quite be in someone's prison. I'm telling you, I would be, I mean, I don't even have kids, and I would be under the jail. Oh, thanks. I appreciate the love so much. Well, we're very happy for you, Nikki. May God continue to bless you and keep us updated, though. Let us know when you graduate with your PhD. And we are here for you, and God bless you. We love you. Girl, you have me over here about to cry. I'm trying to keep it together because I don't feel like crying today. But God bless you. Truly, God bless you. So, Brooke, keep talking about these issues. Looks like it's prevalent in this society. You're right. I'll lighten the mood. You say you'll lighten the mood. Real doctors, not doctors scamming for $200 earrings. Thank you. I needed that laugh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes, I have. We're talking. I think I put in the title about Quad and Gizelle. So Quad and Gizelle were both on Watch What Happens Live last night. Sharice's son Jackson was the bartender. And towards the end of the episode, Quad addressed some comments that Gizelle and Robin made on their podcast, Reasonably Shady, and the way she got Gizelle together, honey. So Gizelle backpedaled, talking about, oh, I never said that. That was Robin. Now, do you see how quick Gizelle is to lie? Baby, why did the good folks over on Twitter and TikTok pull up the receipts? And Gizelle said exactly what Quad said she said. So Gizelle, you lied on your friend for no reason. Quad was not playing. Andy was loving it, honey. But Quad got her together. I loved it. I was here for it. Yes, Quad did not back down. And Giselle's not used to that. And she knows she's no match for Quad, especially when it comes to the reads. Yes, honey, roll that beautiful bean footage, okay? I knew Quad made her homework, okay? Quad read Gizelle, honey. Gizer didn't waste no time throwing Robert under that bus. Yeah, she did say it. Andy's face was hilarious. Podcast gangster. Gizelle had no comeback. Jizzy's just as bad as Ashley. Gizelle got checked so good. She sure did. Giselle's quick to throw Rob the Throb under the bus. She is. I said, I wonder how Robin feels about her throwing her under the bus when she's the one who actually said it. Yup. Backpedal and pussy pop, like Funky Dineva says. Yup. Gizelle will always throw Robin under the bus. And Andy was grinning from ear to ear. He had his cue cards over his face. Now, I do want to ask y'all this. Did you guys see the part when Andy asked Jackson about the kiss between him and Ashley? And I love how Jackson is still a gentleman, because Andy asked him, did anything more happen? And he said, you know what, Andy, I'm a gentleman. I don't kiss and tell. And then he did admit that he is annoyed that this whole thing is out in the public. And I just said, Jackson, that's the thing. When you hook up with Ashley Darby, you know it's not going to be a secret. When it comes to Ashley, you have to threaten her with an NDA for her to keep her mouth shut. Yes, he showed a lot of grace to her. And he could have aired her out. And if he had aired her out, I wouldn't have been mad at it, because she started this whole entire thing. He was very respectful. Now I got to watch. You think Andy's low-key over Gizelle. Now I got to watch What Happens Live. Jackson is a gentleman. Yes, honey, they're still talking about that kiss. When you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. He's not annoyed because why is he on What Happens Live now talking about it? Hey, he said, let me get this free promotion. Let me get this free press and promotion. Shout out to Alexander Rogers for that one. But he said, honey, let me get this free press and promotion, please. He said, he said, I might as well come on this. I might as well come get some camera time. They're talking about me and I'm not even on the camera. I might as well come and get this face time. Why not? He probably got a coin out of it. I'm sure he did. Well, yeah, Sharice was there in the audience. Quad also stuck up for Angel, which was sweet. Yeah, it was sweet. She wasn't here for Miss Gizelle. You said Jackson is a gentleman, but Ashley is a loudmouth floozy. Gizelle wouldn't make it on any other franchise for real. I agree. Gizelle was scared. Gizelle slipped up and said on her podcast that Robin will be on the ultimate road trip. Oh, I'm not surprised because they're making stops to each city, and we're going to see 60 Housewives guest appearances. His name's brought up, so why not show up? Exactly. Quad got her all the way together. Better Jackson talking about it than Charisse. I agree. Listen, he's the one who, kissed Ashley or did whatever with Ashley. So he should be talking about it if anybody's going to talk about it. Why have your mom and everybody else talk about it? Now, if I were Andy, I would have been messy and I would have brought up Ashley's claims about Gizelle asking her, how did his lips feel? I would have really, baby, when I tell you, I would have torn that whole clubhouse up because I would have been super shady. And I would have said, now, Gizelle, I would have said, Jackson, how do you feel hearing Gizelle, who's right here, ask Ashley, how did your lips feel? Don't you think that that's kind of weird that your mom's friends are asking that? Like, I'm surprised. And I'm also surprised that Andy did not mention Charisse's interview with Carlos King and how she was throwing shade, or she was talking about Gizelle and Ashley not being true friends. I'm surprised that they didn't bring that up. Robin don't need to be on any show. Gizelle didn't know what to do or what to say. Who wants to see Rob the Throb? Quad said Gizelle was wrong for leaving Stacey out of those penal. Yeah, the monogram gifts too. Gizelle was gagged. I'm sure she is. 60. Quad knows what it's like to be bullied by bitter, lonely hags. Gizelle was wild for asking that. So gross. He'll never spotlight. Oh, I forgot about that. That's true. I'm glad he didn't talk about it. This topic needs to go away. From your lips to God's ears, I don't think Andy would mention Carlos. Married to Megan does not get their flowers enough. Andy tries to act like he doesn't know what Carlos has going on. That's why I don't know if I believe Andy's over Gizelle. He never presses her on anything. It's so wild. Gizelle isn't smart, has limited vocabulary. That's why she's a horrible reader. I don't ever watch It Happens live, but I'm going to check this one out. Yeah, check it out. Miss Quad. She got it. Quad had me dying laughing. She ate Gizelle up. Quad was getting jizzy at every turn. She kept her foot on her neck the whole episode. Hey, the perfume preppy. Thank you for the super chat. Robin is a stale ham sandwich of a person. Gizelle has known Jackson for years. He is a kid in her eyes. But why would she say, how did his lips feel? She knows better than that to say that. Why would you ask that about your friend's son who you've watched since he was a baby? Just weirdo behavior. But yeah, Gizelle has the most to say about Stacey not being trusted in front of kids and husbands. Still, ham sandwich is crazy work. That's why I can't ever quit Quad. Weirdo, she's attracted to him. That's crazy. Quad is from Memphis. Checking is our love language. I know that's right. That's what I mean, Brooke. It is weird. Oh, okay. Yes. Child, Quad should have had first chair and watch what happens live. Yeah, I agree. Quad flex. Yes. Oh, Quad had me so gagged when she was a baby. Our ratings are beating yours and SLC's. Now check that. Don't do us Married to Medicine girls. I said, oh, Gizelle was stuck. Gizelle couldn't believe that, baby. Because no, she came through with facts. I said, oh, you know what? I said, I can't deny that. Married to Medicine is beating them in the ratings. If you go on TV Deets and look at those ratings, Married to Medicine is winning in the ratings. I said, can't deny that. Giselle's face, no, Gizelle was very gagged when she brought that up. Gizelle saying that Angel's codependent, bitter single woman. Child. Yes, honey. Jizzy had nothing to say. Oh, she was gagged about that. Because Potomac has always had has had pretty good ratings. Quad did her homework and passed all the tests. Honey, you said it's not safe for Gizelle in Atlanta. She better check in. That is so funny. Gizelle asked Jamal how his new wife's lips feel. Back to Medicine's having a much better season. I laughed the entire episode. Hit her with the facts. Gizelle and her 613 were stuck. Oh, my son turns 18 in March, and I wish my friends would. Child, just crazy to me. Gizelle was getting folded, honey. And not in the good way. Oh, my gosh. Why are y'all talking about, why are you guys spelling out baloney? Y'all have me screaming. Gizelle asks, how did his lips feel? Like she'd been wanting to know for years. A mess. That's exactly how it sounded. Just a mess, child. Hey, Jazzy Pop 10, thank you for the super chat. Hey, James Potts III, thank you for the super chat. The way my father takes credit for my sister for being independent, sir, she had no choice. That's why I will always have her back. I know that's right. Hey, the perfume preppy, thank you for the super chat. Shannon Sharpe gave his money to a white OnlyFans model, but doesn't think a black daughter deserves monetary support. Trash. It's shameful. It's truly shameful. It's very shameful. It's a sickness. Brooke, no chance of you recapping Married to Medicine. You know what? You know what? Never say never. I just might. I think you have to remember there's so much on TV, you know, with a grand social life, and it can be hard to balance it all. But one of these days, I will, just for you, I will recap Married to Medicine because the storylines are interesting, and I do want to touch more on Dr. Simone and Cecil's marriage. I have so much to say about that, right? Because this is what happens when women marry down. So so one of these days we'll do a Married to Medicine live and we'll just talk, okay? Maybe during these Hot Topics lives. This season is good. Has Gizelle ever been folded lately in the good way? Probably not. They said Robin was a stale bologna sandwich. You said the grand social life made me cackle because we know you be outside, bro. Cecil is so useless. No, he is useless. I saw one of the episodes when Cecil's brother, they had the conversation. I said, boy, Dr. Simone married the wrong brother because Dr. Cecil, not Dr. Cecil, Cecil's brother had so much sense. The way his brother said, now, sir, let's remember who the breadwinner is, and it's not you. And your wife is tired. You have to listen to her. Just a mess. What does Cecil do? Nothing. Child. Married to Medicine is more fun to watch than RHOP. I can't watch Potomac anymore. I just come to your lives. They married Waller before Simone finished medical school. Oh, a mess. You said exactly. I was like, she got the wrong one. She did. Hang out with Tammy. Yes, their marriage is a mess. Now, quick question. One of y'all keeps putting an S at the end of my name. Love you dearly, but it's just Brooke. It's just Brooke. You know, my name is right here. There should be no excuse to spell it wrong. There's no S. I'm not going to call you out, but you know, you keep putting Brooks. It's not Brooks. It's just Brooke. You have me nervous. I had to look down and make sure that I have my name spelled right. I'm like, is my name spelled right? Is there something? Not the Brooks Ashleys, not on plural, honey. Oh gosh, y'all have me screaming, honey. Y'all, you said big man, honey. Meredith is in this chat, honey, cutting up. Brooke said you had to RESPE, respect me, honey. Like Kaya said, RESPE, respect me. You have to respect me. Oh my, this is my third time, Brooks. I'm screaming. That's true too. That's true. Because I've had some folks try it and do that, and I just block them. Don't even. You better not forget that. You better not forget the 2 O's, honey. So, oh gosh. Honey, put some respect on my name, okay? Baby, Meredith, you can't catch a break today, honey. It's all in good fun. We're just teasing you, but you know. Meredith says she's batting 1,000 today, honey. Oh Lord, we're just having some fun. Now, Meredith, you have to promise me that you'll be back for the next live. You're not gonna disappear because we're just poking fun at you today. Everybody gets a turn. It's all in good fun. Some folks get scared away when we laugh and joke. Yes. Okay. Come on, Meredith. Come on, Meredith. Come on, Meredith. That's right. Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, she's gonna pull a Levette, honey. She's gonna be out. She's gonna say, F this, honey. I'm never coming back here. Meredith's about to say, I'm gone from here, honey. This chat is too strict. It's too much, honey. Trust me, I've been watching you for years. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Meredith. So you said we love you, Meredith. Y'all are so silly in this chat. Not you put an S on Meredith's name. Y'all are so silly. Oh my gosh. You said Meredith is fighting for her life, honey. Lord have mercy. Let's move this along, Brooks. Oh, not you accidentally typed that, honey. We don't even say that word over here. You said, I know Brooke got 28,000 and do. Oh my gosh. You said, I ain't no Levette. Meredith is thinking I can leave. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all have me screaming. Y'all are so silly today. Jesus, take the wheel, honey. Take the wheel and crash the car. Bravo's new show, Deadbeats of Atlanta, starring Cecil, Peter, Apollo, and Todd. How many lives do I need to go to find Levette? Oh, that is Miami. I think that is the episode. That's the recap. I think it's episode 14, season 7, episode 14. It's in September. It was when I came back from Cancun. It's that live. So, oh, y'all have me screaming. You said, Meredith said, what's the goal? I needed these laughs before bed. You said, friend, when I saw it, I was like, Lord, take me now. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Y'all have me screaming. Oh, goodness. Y'all are too funny. When you came back from Cancun to talk about your trip and she wanted to get rid of all the vacation talk and focus on Miami. Yes, that's it. Yes. It was like September 9th or September 10th. That's when that live was. You said, I'm disengaging. Jesus, take the wheel on the bus that goes round and around, honey. Okay. Oh, yes, you're very welcome. Oh, we have a good old time on these lives. We just cut up. Yes, it was the Cancun one. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to add Mark Daly to the cast. If you can recall these episodes of the lives, like a recap would be a good idea. Oh, somebody asked if I would do a mashup of all the lives. And I was like, woo, that's going to take all day. If I have some spare time, maybe I could do like the top 10 lives of last year that were just hilarious. The Legend of Levette. You said, Jesus, take the wheel from the strong bus driver. The way this went from a heart to silly giggles is genuinely everything. Oh, thank you. So glad I subbed. I'm happy that you're here. Yes, the doll Sexy Summer in Cancun. Yes, you remember that live. Okay, y'all are so funny. The Legend of Levette. Y'all, we just have so much. Oh no, not y'all saying jealousy. I think you put her name in the title of that live too. Start with the Ralph Lauren Morehouse Spellman live. No, because I had to fight with people and we did the call-ins for that one. You had some idiot talking about looking down my nose at people. No, I was this close to putting that live on private. I was so mad. We didn't have that much trolls either. We didn't. Let's go pick up Ebony K. Williams at the bus stop. We can go deep and can laugh all in one live. That was a live, I think, before my birthday. I believe so. Yes. Child. Because, yeah, your birthday's in September, I remember. Not the bus stop with the bus driver, just the funny stuff. That was my favorite one, but I understand. I feel like that one was too serious though. That was a very serious conversation. We talked about classism and what does it mean? We talked about all the heavy stuff. That wasn't a fun. No, it was a fun live, but it was a more serious live. It was some brokies talking about Ralph Lauren. Hopefully Ebony K. Williams will reach out to Quad. That live was everything. Child. They think that all Black people are a monolith. Yes. We had a good conversation, but that one wasn't like a live where you're just laughing. It wasn't like a live where we were being silly and joking. It was very hectic. Yes, it was. Yeah, people were in their feelings on that one. They sure were. So I wouldn't include that one in the mashup, in my opinion. I was quiet. Well, you said I was quiet in that one, listening to the calls, and that one person was trying it. Yes. Pam Oliver getting arrested. You were live all day. I sure was. I missed that one because I didn't know you had call-ins. Yeah, I had call-ins for that one. I was the first caller from the Ralph Lauren live. Oh, you were. Oh, wow. Yeah, we had a good conversation. My favorite live was Enough with the Cards, maybe for Black History Month. Does anyone know the date, please? For which one? The Ralph Lauren one? That was whenever the Ralph Lauren collection came out, that's when I dropped that live for that one. You said, Brooke, Jameer, and Chad be having me gagging and crying. Y'all get me through so many late night shifts at work. I'm sorry. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. Brooke Network News. The live with Julia's facelift was so funny. Yeah, that was a good one too. When Wendy got arrested, we saw you all week. Sure did. And then I had Wendy's people talk about, you're happy about this, and I can't believe you're reporting on this. Why shouldn't I report on it? It's breaking news. So I can't talk about Wendy. We talk about Karen getting arrested. We talked about Mia getting arrested. If anybody gets arrested, we talk about it. But for some reason, Wendy's exempt from being talked about. Wendy, like I don't get the logic. I was shocked to see people getting mad that I reported on it. It was weird. It was bizarre. I called in for the Ralph Lauren live too. I enjoyed that one. Oh, I love that. Yes, we had great conversation. It was international. Yeah, we had subscribers from France calling in for the Ralph Lauren one. That was a good one. The live with the Haitian mortician still has me cackling. Enough with the Cards was so funny. The Wendy lives are hilarious. Yeah, I know, but folks are mad at me, honey. Oh, they were mad at me. All my fave creators were on live. Oh, yes, we were on live from sun up to sundown when Wendy got arrested. Well, you're mean, so you have to keep at it. Exactly. Just doing my job. Honey, all the lives in October when I joined were so iconic. Oh, thank you. Because what does it mean? Okay. So, SpongeBob also taking Brooke out. Oh, yes. I haven't seen them in a while. The comment that they made, that one, I almost lost my lashes. That's how funny that person's comment was. I could not stop. That comment had me screaming. Honey, the one with Maylee from SLC was so funny. The Krusty Krab joke. Yeah, she said that Wendy and Eddie need to stop the foolishness and get a job at the Krusty Krab. I said, not the Krusty Krab. Child, I'd have ran errands, went to the gym, meal prep for the week, and I'm about to eat dinner all listening to your lives. I love it. Oh, I love that. Yes, the Wendy lives were a lot. Xenophobia and Wendy soldiers on the attack. Honey. Ooh. They were quiet when Mia has been bopped upside Wendy's head with that purse. They can shut up during the clink clank. Okay. The part talking about the Krusty Krab had me on the floor. When I tell you, we were crying laughing. I mean, y'all saw me crying on here because I was speechless. That comment took me out. I said, wait, who comes up with this stuff? What live was a Krusty Krab joke? It was one of the lives. I think it was the live about them having 67 credit cards. One of the Wendy lives, it was one of the breaking news about, the ongoing drama. It was either the live about them being Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy and the cards, And then somebody said they need to stop all this, get a job at the Krusty Krab. Oh my gosh. Wendy and her 4 fans getting bold. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. You said French of full circle podcast. Your comment has me screaming. Yes, you miss a live, you miss a lot, like you guys always say, but it's true. You miss one live, you've literally missed 10 jokes. It's true. The chat always has some good comebacks. The live when we talked about her wearing her jewelry from the claims took me out. Oh gosh. The Reba live. Yes, the Reba live was y'all were so crazy. What was Eddie's job before? Lawyer? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The replays don't hit the same until you're in it. Yes. Another one is, what does your mother name you? You breaking out laughing after that. Yeah, that was last week's live that was the whole thing with the whole divorce gate, which was a mess. I'm still lost at the 28,000 joke. Okay, I'm going to say this joke one more time. If you don't know what it means, now wait a second. How have you been following me for years, but you don't know the 28,000 joke? I'm going to say it. I'm not going to repeat this one more time. I'm only going to repeat the joke one more time. Okay? No, I said lawyer 3 different times because it was a way to emphasize I don't know what he was doing. They said he was a lawyer, and I'm just expressing my confusion. Okay. I'm going to tell the joke one my last time telling it. It was the live where I discussed it's the Beverly Hills episode 2 live. This was a month ago. And I'm talking, it's the live where it's the breaking news about Bronwyn and Todd filing for divorce. At some point in that live, we talk about, I brought up Papoose and Clarissa Shields. You know, Papoose, Remy Ma's soon-to-be ex-husband, they're still legally married. And Clarissa Shields, the boxer, they're dating, right? We'll talk about that part another time. But anyhow, Clarissa Shields goes on Sherry Shepherd's talk show in December, right before Christmas. Mind you, Clarissa Shields just signed the $8 million contract, right? Okay. So Sherry Shepherd says to her, what have you bought yourself? You know, have you treated yourself since you signed the $8 million deal? So you see how I have a Van Cleef necklace? Clarissa has the same necklace, but she has the 10 motif one. The more motifs you have, the more expensive it is, right? So she has a 20 motif Van Cleef, and hers is all the way down here because it's a long chain, obviously. Clarissa Shields says, this Van Cleef, 28,000. So, and I was imitating how tacky she said. I mean, it's so tacky to tell the price of what you bought. And then she says, 16 on the wrist, a little 2,000 on the feet, something light. And ever since then, it's an inside joke about, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So Papoose upstairs with a 28,000. I can't hear Papooses' name without hearing Clarissa chewing and biting on that damn fork, yelling Papooses upstairs. 28 on my neck, 2,000 on my feet. You see my neck? 28,000. My wrist, 16,000. My boots, 20. She said her boots are 2,000. You said her ears are 225. And 225 with Wendy Osefo. Oh my gosh. No, that's the last time I'm going to repeat the 28,000 joke. If you don't know the 28,000 joke, you have to go and watch that live. So, or somebody in the chat can tell you. My last time. I'm going to watch the interview after this live. Yes, you're going to have a good cackle. I knew it had something to do with the Van Cleef. I just didn't know the exact reference. Okay. 28,000 is engraved in my head. Yes, honey, 28,000. 28,000. Black Excellence 225. Yes, a 225 Black Excellence was something, honey. Sherry was embarrassed for her. Can you pin videos? Oh, can I pin videos on YouTube? If I can, I'll do that. Is Levent in here? We should have rewatch parties. That would be fun. Every time I put on a good outfit, I always thinking, I got 28,000 on me. Oh my goodness. I know that's right, honey. Yes, you said you yelled 28,000 randomly now. Oh, I love it. I love it. Brooke, can you explain the 28,000 joke? Oh, James, you are silly today. You said, thank y'all stragglers for asking the questions I be wanting to ask. I don't want to get kicked out for my tardiness. I be smiling and laugh like I was there to hear the joke the first time. We never saw Levette again. We need a playlist of all the lives with the inside jokes. Child. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a playlist of all the lives. You said a playlist of all the inside jokes for the newbies would be nice, so we don't get enough of the inside jokes already. Oh my gosh. Generational wealth, honey. 225. You said Levette has become a replay watcher only. Oh, Brooke, I started my homework. I've got 2 episodes of Love and Hip Hop down, season 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I need to ask you, are you screaming watching this foolishness with Peter Guns, Amina, and Tara? Are you sick to your stomach? Are you sick to your stomach? And the fact that Tara gave that man 13 years and she met Peter when she was only 20 and she wasted all of her 20s and 30s with that no good deadbeat. Tara, when you think about it, Tara and Amina were both on the same level of desperation. I don't know who's worse, to be honest with you, because Tara went ahead and gave him a 3rd baby. Please, are you gagging by all the foolishness? They should be ashamed to have this living on film forever. Yes. Go back and rewatch Love and Hip Hop New York. Yes. Go back and watch it. Did you watch season 4, 5, and 6 with Peter Guns, Amina, and Tara? Go back and watch it right now. Tara could have done so much better. They're going baby for baby. Tara could do so much better. He doesn't even have a studio apartment. He was living with both of them. Sicko. Both competing in the Dust Olympics. I love Jim Jones and Chrissy. Tara, because she was old and unwise, but she wasn't old. She was only, she looked older than what she was because she had her youth sucked out of her face because dealing with Peter. I didn't know that Tara was only 33 when they filmed Love and Hip Hop New York. I had no idea. But you see what happens when you waste your youth on a no good deadbeat who's a lot older than you. It's very sad. Peter's 58 years old. Her and Amina are the same age. She's 45, I believe, and Amina's 42. But the fact that Tara had already given him 13 years of her life and she was only 20 years old when she met him is very sad. Desperate Chrissy, I proposed to a man, Chrissy. Exactly. I'm confused by that. You saw how I just skipped over that comment. I don't know how you love Jim Jones and Chrissy. That was pure desperation. He ran Tara into the ground. Yes, we talked about this. We talked about this in my live last week. We had a whole thing about Love and Hip Hop New York. We talked about this whole thing. Amina is now homeless in Germany. No, she was homeless in the States, and now she's moved back with her mom in Germany. Her mother's German, so now she's back in Germany with their kids. Very sad. I thought you read that Jim Jones thing by mistake. Lousy men and drugs will age you fast. Child. Remember when Cardi B was like, Peter must have something going on down there for them to be doing all that. Desperation. Girl, I remember being featured on the Shade Room for calling Amina out for being a bird, and Dirty Feet Pete tried to cuss me out in the comments. Stop it. He has some nerve to curse anybody out. He's a bum with 11 children and 8 babies' mothers. Loser, and not a dime to his name. A mess. No, Cardi B joined at the tail end of their love triangle. Cardi joined in season 6, I believe. Chrissy had a nasty attitude too. The way she tried to fight Samaya, I didn't think that, she tried to fight I forgot what her name was. I think Kimbella. I didn't like Kimbella either, but she didn't deserve Chrissy doing that to her. Chrissy had a nasty attitude. And then her proposing to a man was disgusting. Now look at Cardi B, a total scrub magnet. And she married him, got pregnant, aborted, then got pregnant again. A mess. No, season 5, I believe, was Daryl Strawberry's daughter and Johnny Blaze. They were on. And Mona didn't pay them. Johnny Blaze said that Mona did not pay her a dime. She just told her, well, just stay on the show and we'll see what will happen. Make the most out of it. Mona should feel ashamed of herself because Tara, Peter, and Amina, they were at the welfare office at the height of all this fame. Mona was paying them pennies on the dollar. They should have been paid at least $100,000 an episode for their nonsense. Chrissy was always aggressive. Yes, date out. I agree. The Creep Squad was a mess. Yeah, she was very desperate too. Chrissy had nothing going on, but she thought she could flex on everyone. I couldn't stand Chrissy. Nasty attitude. I agree. Mona was getting rich off these people, not paying them because she's not paying Atlanta either. She only paid Jocelyn well and Chris and Stevie J. They're dumb for doing the work without pay. It took Mama Jones to get Chrissy together. Oh yeah, Daryl Strawberry's daughter. Yes, Alex and Chris say they got paid in chicken gift cards. Yep, he said Kennedy Fried Chicken. Kennedy Fried. I said, not Kennedy Fried Chicken, honey. Yeah, they get paid dust, honey. They get paid dust. You're lucky if you make $10,000 an episode. When Yandy danced to Mama Jones' song, kills me to this day. Yes, what was it called? I'm a physicotic. Remember that? Because she spelled psychotic wrong, and it was spelled whatever. Mama Jones was so nutty, but yeah, she spelled psychotic wrong. They were like, physiotic? Yes, she was. Mama Jones was a whole weirdo pick-me. Yep, Kennedy's Kentucky cousin. Yeah, no, Kennedy's Fried Chicken is they're in New York. There's Kennedy's Fried in New York, right here in New York. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. But guys, do you watch the reboot of Shots of Sunset? Yes, I do. I'm loving the Valley Persian style. Ooh, Yandy Medici's baby mamas were a mess. I know. I remember that. Do you ever listen to Jocelyn's music? No. The only song was Do It Like It's Your B-Day. That's the only song. You said, is Kennedy's Irish fried chicken? No, just Kennedy's Fried Chicken. You said, how you gonna throw shade and can't even spell? Damn, at least use Google. It's good. Yeah, Kennedy's is disgusting. I used to hate that place when I lived there. Not y'all roasting Kennedy's Fried, honey. Paid in food, honey. I want to try some Persian food. Yes, it looks so good. Every time they have a spread on that show, I'm like, oh my gosh, my mouth is just watering. The food looks amazing. I stepped out and now I'm lost like Ron on the Traitors. The Kennedys in my old hood was actually good. Oh, you said I didn't want to say it first. I tried to date, honey. The emotional babysitting is exhausting. Child, baby, don't let the women with their capes on. Don't let them hear you say this, honey. Don't let them hear you say this. You know what? I'll say that for another day. I will save that for another day, child. We'll talk. Yes, I saw that in the interview that he did. He said that, yeah, his mom taught him how to kiss. Irish fried chicken has me screaming. I'm not mad at Gigi or her good dad for treating her like a princess. They always lay out a good spread. Yes, the food is good. Don't get on the bus when it stops. Yes, honey. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let me leave it alone because you know what? I actually got one started a few months ago. They said, Brooke, I just can't believe that you would say that. And I'm only attracted, I just I can't find myself attracted to any other man. And I said, girl, good for you. I said, God bless. But it just child. Oh, a few of them were mad at me, honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she called it. Yeah, she spelled it physicotic. Spelled it just like that. She sure did. Honey, they're gonna be flying with their capes on, honey. Captain Save. You said whatever that means. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly. Lies she tell. A beautiful man is a beautiful man, regardless of race. Exactly. Let the Lord watch between me and thee. Okay. Yes, honey. Brooke said, girl, I don't give an F and I don't care. That's exactly what I said. Oh, yes, honey. Save a bum, honey. Oh my gosh. Captain Save a Bum, honey. Too many of these women are Captain Save a Bum. It's sad. Yes, honey. Black upper pore. Oh gosh. Good thing it ain't February. Oh wow. Y'all have me screaming, honey. I'm gonna shut my mouth on February, okay? Strong black love strapped to their backs. Wait, are they actually dating? Vanita and Carl? Really? I know that Carl had said that he had a crush on her, but are they actually dating? If that's the case, that's good. Because I'm so tired of Vanita going out sad over men who don't want her. So you love these night lives, keeping us entertained so we sleep well tonight. Yes, honey. Yes, I like men. My net has been expanded. Exactly. Child, tell them to go to that homeless. Yes, yes. Giving men grace. That was something. Oh, yeah, you remember that. You remember that foolishness. And he got kicked out the live, too. They said, save a horse, ride a bus driver. Vanita is a desperado. Vanita ran to Carl when she called. Oh, child. She was waiting by that phone, honey. Don't let Dr. Umaris's jump you. Child. Oh, she confirmed it on Watch It Happens Live when she was on with Portia. Oh, okay. So I'm happy to hear this. I'm happy to hear this. They're in the early stages of dating. Yes, honey. When y'all said Grace died 30 years ago, I was on the floor. I even needed to do better. Well, listen, Carl makes a coin off of Summer House. He's sober. He's looking good. He showed interest. He hit on her first. She's not chasing after him. So just baby steps, okay? I have so much to say about our sister Vanita. Well, we'll talk about it another day because we'll be here all night. So, but yeah, no, we there's a lot to be said. Speaking of chicken, I seen Dirty Feet Pete in Popeyes on 174th in the Bronx. I thought he was going to pay for everybody's food. He can't even pay for his own food. Why would you think he was going to pay for everybody else's food in there? Please, he could barely scrape up the $10 for his 2-piece and a biscuit. With what money? Exactly. I don't trust it. Carl really wants Sierra. Oh, you say you don't. Oh, y'all. Oh, so 2 people said that they don't trust it. Oh, black men love to date every other race by their own, but when a black woman does it, they call us everything but a child of God. Listen, they want us to be race loyal. We'll talk about that. And you have black women who feel the same way too about. Listen, child, we'll talk. Because you have black women ready to put their capes on and they're mad at other black women for expanding their options. We'll talk about it another day. We'll talk about it. The insanity. It's crazy. Is black women are supposed to be race loyal and to sit by the phone waiting for a day that's never going to come. It's very sad. It's very sad. Not me, girl. Not me. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, yes, honey. Maybe he had enough for maybe a packet of barbecue sauce. He got flies in his pocket. Yes, please start watching Traitors. It's so good. I said on that live that Publix has flowers and Grace died 30 years ago. People making excuses. You said, Brooke, please. You said, she said, I need all the coaching and mentoring. Brooke, help. Loving all the lives. Oh, thank you so much. With what money? With what money, honey? I'm confused. Exactly. Oh, okay, exactly. Carl needs a decade by himself. I think he needs some more healing before hopping in another relationship. Yeah. Oh, wait, don't burn the live down, honey. They're about to come and turn this live out. Not you telling the truth today on this Monday on MLK Day. You said they want Black women looking out the window like Pearl from 227 waiting for a day. I am screaming because I am screaming so loud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have me yelling so loud right now. Oh. Yes, honey. No, it's true. Oh, y'all both have me screaming. These two comments right here have me on the floor. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna really have all the trolls storming the chat. You guys, oh my gosh, you have me laughing. Okay, wait. No, get out of my head. Get out of my head. How did you know that I was thinking that? I said, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It's the holiday. I'm not going to say it. This is how I know that we are literally all connected. Like we are all connected because we're on the same frequency, the same wavelength. Because how did you know that I was going to say that? Well, I wasn't going to say, I was thinking that. This is another conversation for another day, honey, but you didn't tell one lie. You didn't tell one lie. Yes, honey, we see each other. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Ain't that the truth? Yup, he sure was. They don't talk about that. I was going to say the same thing too. Okay, we all see each other. Honey, oh, the shame. Oh, you have me hollering. Oh, you guys, oh my gosh, you have me screaming so. Yeah, very, very much that. Yep. No, right? No, this and I said it in that voice. That comment has me screaming. No, you don't understand. I am hollering so loud. You don't understand. Yep. He was yep. Sure was. I was shocked when I found this out. Yeah. Oh, yes. I remember I learned about this like a few years ago, and I was like, wait, what? And they were like, no, yeah, you didn't know. I was like, what? Yes, they know Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier, all of them, all Sammy Davis Jr. They were all on some a mess. Child. Yes, he didn't either. And they pulled up. I want to say it was Cynthia G. Shout out to Cynthia G, right? Cynthia G posted a video on her channel before those idiots got it taken down. And she posted an old clip of James Earl Jones talking badly about how Black women are too masculine and don't deserve anything in front of his wife. A mess. He talked so poorly about Black women. I said, oh no. When I saw that, I said, oh, I like just it's sick, honey. Yes, Quincy Jones. Oh, it's just pure craziness. He didn't. He didn't like. He did not. He did not. He did not. Mm-mm. Mm. Yes, because Eartha Kitt said that they told her, "I'll sleep with you, like you're cute, you're sexy and all. I'll sleep with you, but I'll never marry you because Black women can't help my career." So this nonsense has been going on since the break, then since the dawn. Like it's so horrible how self-hatred has just been so prevalent. And they want to be mad when Black women say, well, you know what? I'm not going to sit up here waiting around. Okay. I'm not going to wait around for you to love me. I'm going to go to, I'm going to go to where I'm accepted. Yes. Oh yes. When did this happen, Brooke? This was years ago. This was like when he was a young man. He like, maybe, I guess, when I mean, what? He was like a young man in the 60s or 70s. There's a video of him talking very poorly about Black women. Sidney Poitier did the same thing. The way he did Diane Carroll, a mess. Harry Belafonte told Eartha Kitt, a Black woman can't do anything for me. Like, we could sleep together, but you can't do anything for me. Very sad. Very sad. He was in his 30s, I think. Yep. Eartha Kitt told her. Yep. Eartha Kitt said that Harry Belafonte told her that. He sure did. He sure did. You said Google it, child. yeah. No, if you YouTube, if you Google it, you'll probably find the YouTube video of him saying this. A mess. They get real male Black women. They sure do. They sure do. It makes the logic makes no sense, because they want us sitting here desperate, pining for a day that's just not going to come. You said I work at a barbershop. I hear it and see it all the time. Oh, I'm sure you have stories for days. I'm telling you. Yes, that's what he said. Can't do nothing for me but lay on their back. You said, please listen. That's what he told her. A mess. Oh yes, him too. Richard Pryor. Yep. Who's I want to say Cornell West too. Thank you. Carmela, you better speak the truth. That's what I've been saying. Listen. Listen, exactly. Yes. He and Quincy Jones too. All three of them. You said, wait, I'm so unaware of this. Is there a documentary I can watch about this? If you just go on YouTube, you can find it. If you Google it, if you type in what the exact words that we're saying, it'll all come up and you'll see it. You'll see how Eartha Kitt said that, about how Harry Belafonte told her that. You'll see the whole thing with Sidney Poitier and Diane Carroll, how he did her. He also married. You'll see it about all of them, Quincy Jones, all of them. So yeah, you'll see the clip of James Earl Jones saying that on national TV when he was like 30 something years old about Black women. And I mean, he was saying the most egregious things. That's why it's such a slap in the face to see all these, older Black men in Hollywood being, championed for Black pride when that was not the case at all. And they loathed Black women. So it's just like, yes, him too. Frederick Douglass, exactly. A mess. Cornell West better worry about paying that child support. It was an epidemic and still is. Yes, Miles Davis too. Yup. Sammy Davis Jr. tried to. Yes. Yup. And they only wanted him for his money. Just disgraceful. Oh, wow. He said, you have me. Oh my gosh. You have me on this floor right now. Oh my gosh. I am screaming at your comment. Yes, they want to be absorbed into the patriarchy. They don't want to dismantle it. And on top of that, he's a deadbeat father. He's a deadbeat father, and justifying being a deadbeat father on top of that. His daughter outed him on TikTok, and he's sitting up there, well, hey, let him, well, it is what it is. So I don't take anything that he says. I just he's a grifter, he's a scammer, he's a loser. He makes a few good points calling out, the men that we just talked about, but besides that, I have nothing for him. He's a deadbeat father. Yes, a bunch of Judases, no requesting loyalty from us. No, it's, I love how we went to talking about loving hip hop to old Hollywood. Yes, yep. Talk the truth, Brooke. You're not telling any lies. Okay, thank you. Interrupt me when I start lying. When I start lying, feel free to interrupt me and turn this chat off. Those schools are nowhere. They're a figment of his imagination. He pissed away the money that people gave him. He raised over what, $600,000, and he pissed it all away at the casino. Yep. And see, and we need to talk about that. How they come back around and spin the block when the money's gone. There was a football player. You know how in Europe football is soccer. And you know how soccer is the dominant sport in Europe and other countries. There's a famous football player. I mean, I don't follow soccer like that, but you know what I'm saying. But there's a whole thing about him, a black football player. He made bank. Child, of course, married. Took all his money. Now he's broke. And guess who he remarried? Guess who he remarried? I need the girls to hear me. Black women are not rehabilitation centers. If he didn't get you when he was at his prime, at the top of his game, don't let him come around now when he's broke, withered, dick's not working, he's broke. Don't know. The door is closed. If he didn't want you when he was at his prime, the money was good. Money was flowing. He looked good. Every hairline was intact. Don't you dare take him now when he's all broke and they don't want him anymore. Exactly. It's just crazy. You said, girl, your comment has me in tears. Yes, sure was. Yup, him too. Coming back, yeah, marrying Megan Good when his career's on the decline. He built 3 schools in his mind. He did. Child. Yes. Wait, who said this? There was a viral thread of saying it makes him uncomfortable seeing Black women not struggle. I want to send him a virtual slap. That's how that's how a lot of them feel, which is, it's sick. It's sickness. It's insanity. Yup, him too. You are too funny, Brooke. But I'm telling the truth though. It's time to tell the truth. We got to tell the truth here. Don't let them, if they were over there when the money was good and they were looking good and they were handsome and sexy and young and the penis is working and all that stuff, don't let them spin the block now. Now it's all Black love, Black power when they're broke, shriveled up, withered up. They got to take Viagra, their poor health, diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, yellow eyes. Don't let them come back when the money's funny. No, let them stay right where they are. Okay. That's why I respect Gizelle and Samuel Jackson. You better clock it. Mention it all, honey. Oh, we know we're talking good tonight. We're talking good tonight. We're telling the truth. Because listen, it's time to tell the truth. When they get, they want a nurse and a purse. They sure do. Okay. That's right. No brokies and no broken people. Child, those yellow eyes scare me. Yep, in case we needed concrete evidence why Kamala didn't win. Exactly. Now look at us. Now look where we are now. Look where we are now, child. We have to hope if we see the next day we can't even focus on the next year. We have to hope that we see next month with how things are going. We have to truly say, thank God that we saw another year. We're in a state where you truly don't know. Tomorrow truly isn't promised. Like it'll be, it's a miracle that we made it through the end of 2025, and we have to really hope and pray that we see 2027. Look at the state of things now, because people, it's madness. Honey, you said jaundice. Yeah, no broke boys, no new friends. Child, I'm telling, listen. That's exactly how your attitude should be. Exactly. Exactly. Child, one of you just made a comment, and I'm like, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, I've noticed that too. Don't let men in your body who didn't vote to protect it. Exactly. Yes, I always hear by 2050, and I'm like, will we even be here in 2027? Exactly. I'm just like, oh, that's awfully optimistic. ASAP Rocky too, child. Yes, folks should never take life for granted. It's true. It's you better say that, Jameer. They voted for Donald. Mm-hmm. They wanted stimulus checks for Black women to lose government assistance. A mess. Call it out. Call it out today. It's very true. Honey, it's very true. Oh, they're back. He's back together with the baby mama. Oh, child. So they said, okay, the contract's up. Thank you so much, Tiana. And listen, we'll be here all night because there's so much to talk about. There's so much in the news, so much in the Bravo world. We'll be here all night. Because I did want to talk about Tiana's Golden Globes win, but we'll talk about that another time. Very true. Honey, I'm telling you. Oh, wow. I thought they got together as a publicity stunt anyways, never took it seriously. I thought it was off for some reason. It was definitely giving contractual obligation. You said, Aaron said, shout out to you, Tiana. I had fun. Never thought that was any type of real. Child. Tiana sleeping with her Golden Globe, child. The only man she needs. Did you see Tiana giggling with Ben Affleck while promoting their movie on Netflix? No, I didn't see them. I didn't see her giggling with him. Same, I never bought that relationship. Child. I don't know why Jada and Ari were fighting over little baby, like for real, over him of all people. A mess. Because now they're saying that Ari slept with him too. And that's why they really fell out and are not friends. You said one battle after another pissed me off. It's another monster's ball. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I did not like those, the billboards for the movie and the posters for the movie with her with a machine gun in her hand and a pregnant belly. I said, what kind of representation is that for us? They would never have a woman of another race with that imagery. But congratulations on the win. That's all I got, child. That's all I got. That's all I have. We'll be here till midnight. We will be here until midnight if we keep talking. The movie that with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor, one battle after another. Listen, okay, I was so upset by that promotion, and it was everywhere too. Why can't we see Leonardo with the gun? Why do we have to see her with her belly's all out and she's with a big machine? I said why would you would never see Julia Roberts with a poster like that? Exactly. You said, and I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna just keep it right there, honey. I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna just keep it right there, child. Y'all, on that note, I was like, who wrote this? Yes, they promoted it like she was the lead actress. She was only in it for 20 minutes, and the movie was 3 hours long. Yes, I'm going to leave y'all for the night. I'm going to leave for the night, y'all, because this is a great conversation, but I am getting tired. I have a busy day tomorrow. So I'm going to end it here. So you all will see me, for Salt Lake City? Maybe I'll do Beverly Hills, but y'all will see me, okay? But I hope y'all enjoy. Thank you all for a good time. Sorry, always a great time with y'all, and I will see you all later, okay? But thank you guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later. Bye, guys. I could have stayed on for another 5 hours because this was a great conversation, but we will talk again, okay? Bye, guys. You said thanks, Brooks. I'm screaming. Y'all are so funny.